Hello YouTube, welcome back. I've calmed down a little bit. Not a lot, but I've calmed down a bit, and hopefully you'll be willing to enjoy seeing this whole bit through again. Are you ready? Let's do it. First of all, we'll set the pathing. Boom, restricted. Yada yada yada. Shift W. No, that's not right. That's not what I wanted. Fuck, I'm already beansing it. Okay. Q. There we go. So down we go to restricted traffic. There we go. Let's make that 100. Lovely. Absolutely fantastic. And we make this entire run there restricted. Also, let's make this and this restricted. There we go. Even getting close to it. There we go. Even getting close to those webs has got to be an expensive affair. Next, I am going to build a wall here and here. That's the first part of my plan. And then we're also going to get our miners down here and we're going to dig out. Where is it? Where's D? There's D. I have found the D. And we're going to diggy a hole like that. There we go. Lovely. Let's resume. I'm also going to have to go into Dwarf Therapist and oh, Dwarf Therapist has fully crashed. I can't even select it. Okay, let's close it then. Ah, there we go. Retry. Connect. Read. There we go. I'll tell you what, let's take you over there. Some of you may now be veterans of the fortress and have lived through a crash or two, so maybe you'd want your name popped on a dwarf. How does that sound? Before I start spamming out the old mechanics orders, let's do the mechanics orders first, and then if people want a dwarf, it's best to specify what kind of dwarf you want, but, you know, if you just say, I want a dwarf, I'll give you something random. That's totally fine. Let's sort by, or arrange rather, by profession. Have a little look down here, find ourselves the woodworkers, and go, not anymore, sunshine, you're going to be a mechanic now, dealing with mechanisms rather than wood. There we go, committed. And then if we sort by has nickname, which is here, oh, the lovely sound of Kogano-san. I love this track. It's beautiful. In fact, once it's finished, I'm going to play it again. Now we can sort by has nickname and have a look. We've got 22 nicknames. We've got a Rain Dog 2, we've got Adusir, Anemic Libero, Bergendurf, Burnblatt, Bottomut Squash, Katzan, Dragonfire, Dragonslayer, Druid's Mead, Arian, Fuzzy Logic, Kelly, that's my girlfriend, Claycree, Callinger, Meat Spike, NATO Christium, Ocelot, Plutonium Jesus, Rando 303, Shizoo, and Tidy. If you're one of those people, you don't need a dwarf. If you're not one of those people, feel free to request one. Let's have a little look and see if anyone said it. 1070 sounds 100 times better than a 970. It sounds like 1,000 plus 1,000 better. Not 1,000 times better. That would be crazy. 1,000 times better would be 9,700. That would be insane. Tidy knows next to nothing about CPU stuff. Well, we're talking about GPUs, but fair enough. It illustrates the point beautifully. I don't know much about cards. Considering my profession and hobbies, what do you think of an RX 580 8GB version? I'm not familiar with the tiers of ATI cards, so I can't directly compare ATI to Nvidia, unfortunately. Because I use mine for Blender rendering and stuff like that, I'm kind of locked into the Nvidia ecosystem, unless it's got the right kind of processor in it. The graphics card's kind of gimped for me. So I don't really even look at ATX cards, or ATI cards rather, but they're good. I mean, apparently they're slightly. I think that the accepted wisdom is they're slightly cheaper for the amount of power you get, but I could be wrong. But they can be noisier and hotter. But then again, I'm not an expert. AMD, I'm saying ATI cards. You know what I mean. Save command for chat to remind to save. I'll tell you what. I think we can just double down on the poop, because if poop is for when if I ever leave you all in Dwarf Therapist, !poop will play a noise, which I'm sure someone will demonstrate in a moment. I think we should also use that for saves. We only need one command that makes a noise, right? Otherwise it's going to get confusing and I'm going to panic. There we go. Seasonal saves might be a good idea, but I'll need to turn them on for in Dwarf Therapist, because we're already undergoing, on the way now. Undergoing? That's the one. Thank you, Soda. Right, where were we? Anyone want a dwarf? I don't think anyone wants a dwarf. No one said they want one. That's all fine. That's fine. We'll go back over to Dwarf Fortress and carry on. Resist the urge to poop. Someone will do it. Someone will do it. That's the rule of averages. If you've got enough people together and one person leans in and says to everybody, poop, one of them will. One of them will poop. I mean, technically, unless they die beforehand, everyone in that group will poop at some point after being told to, or even just hearing the word, but maybe not immediately. Maybe I wonder what the threshold is for how many people you'd need for one of them to definitely immediately poop. It's a curious idea. Did I build that wall? I don't think I built that wall, did I? Build constructed wall. There we go. Placement blocked my arse. Here we go. We want to build it here. Thusly made out of obsidian blocks. Bang! There we go. And that should theoretically prevent pathing over the top of the trap. We also want to click here and say, remove the trap for me, please. I do not wish to be bothered by its presence any longer. I don't know why you would say it like that, but that's how I said it. Oh god, we got to wait for this whole bloody sorry affair to take place again. This is like we're now like 2-dimensional rifts away from that item that never got made. Do you remember at the beginning of the stream? You remember that? Beginning of the stream where we had that possessed lad or that guy in the mood go, I'm going to make something in the jeweler's workshop. And I was all excited about how I've never seen anything come out of the jeweler's workshop like that. I'm sure I have, I've just forgotten it. That was almost a lifetime ago now. If you happen to be a very short-lived bacteria. Let's have a look at chat. Anything going on here? Scientist Scoundrels Great Poop Experiment. Sounds like a BBC show, doesn't it? Welcome to the Great British Poop Off. No, I'm afraid you've got to go home. You didn't win today's prize, but you can take that poop with you, you filthy fucking monkey. Don't walk over the traps, lads. Don't walk over the traps. Remember, walking over webbed traps is punishable by death. Build construction wall. There we go, another wall. It goes in there. Lovely. Made of obsidian blocks. Bingly bangly. Bongly. Also, I would like to remove this trap, if at all possible. Can we remove the trap? Question mark? Query. No? Oh, for fuck's sake. There we go. Cage trap. Remove. Requires a mechanic. That's fine. I've assigned a load of people to be mechanics. It's not a problem. Text. There we go. There's a reference for some people in the audience. Wait for the mechanisms to be moved. Yeah, it's not a terrible idea, but that could take forever. Someone's come and taken a cage. That's good. Do we wait for those two mechanisms to get moved? I suppose so. If I build the wall there, it's going to inevitably move them out of the way into the wrong direction, isn't it? Tell you what, this bad boy needs linking up to which lever? This lever. Add bridge. Not that one. 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 That one. Yes, that one. So bonk. Good donk. There we go. Do it now. Do it with the utmost urgency, with great alacrity. Please. S'il vous plaît. S'il vous plaît. Dankeschön. Arrête. Schnell. Yeah, let's mix our European languages. Why not? Let's not fuck about. Ah, a little sip from the old Tacoma Games mug. Oh, yes. The taste of sponsorship. It's good. I like it. What was the... You know what? I'm going to go into Dwarf Therapist, or Dwarf DF Hack, sorry. And I'm going to do a little bit of Treyguard style spellcasting. Q-U-I-C-K-S-A-V-E. Fuck you, Pickle. You've ruined everything. There we go. Another deep cut. Another deep cut. Very deep cut. Back to the late 80s, early 90s. No, Clay Cree, a dwarf didn't get caged. A dwarf just swung their fat ass through the webs. That was the problem. Actually, I think a mechanism got pinged into them when we decommissioned the other traps. Still, it's all good. Oh, nearly left it paused after the save there. That would not have been optimal. Not optimal. Decidedly suboptimal. Come on, dwarves, get down there. This cannot be the only thing we do this entire fucking stream. All that trading undone, all those weapons, not weapons, sorry, all those musical instruments never seen, never even imitated. All that gone like tears in rain. Oh man, I'm gonna start looking for a copy of Split Second soon. In fact, I'm considering going on a Rutger Hauer marathon. I watched a movie review channel who does reviews on older movies. Can I get this shit moved quicker? How do I get this thing moved? Got 20 idlers and no bastards coming down to move these mechanisms. You know what? There's probably a very straightforward way of doing this. Go to a furniture stockpile, bish bash bosh, as they say. Pop it down here. There we go. There's a stockpile. Click on it for some little customization flourishes. A little bit of a friendly touch. You've got the touch. You've got the power. Then we come down here and we say, please only put mechanisms in. Floodgates, hatch covers, grates, doors, catapult parts, mechanisms. There we go. Bosh. And then, fingers crossed, they'll take those mechanisms and pop them in there. It would be ideal, but it's not guaranteed. We've got a wood burner stumbling around obliviously. Miserable little fucker. Excuse me. Good God. Absolute beast. What a monster. I thought that dwarf was going to ruin it as you were typing. Probably. What's that bridge made of? Orthoclase? Question mark. Oh, who's this? Who's this? What are you doing? Why are you flashing red? Moses Grasps channel. Currently collecting webs. Okay. Go on. You can be a silky boy. I'm not going to stop you. It's made of orthoclase, yes. Come on. Somebody come and collect these freaking webs. The mechanisms, not the webs. Leave the webs well alone. I'm terribly sorry, Druid's Mead. I didn't mean to destroy your eardrums. Eardrums? Eardrums? It doesn't matter if I mispronounce eardrums. I've already burped directly into your ears at high volume, so no doubt you can't tell the difference between the two variations of the word. Apologies for the hearing damage. I can't undo it, but I wish I could. Let's have a little sniff of the old Olbersoil again. Oh, what a pleasant scent. I do love a bit of the old Olbersoil. It's not everyone's cup of tea. In fact, it's definitely nobody's cup of tea. It's not a cup of tea at all. It's a form of decongestant smell. Come on, somebody come down and shift these bloody mechanisms. What is that? Oh, I'm bringing mechanisms down from upstairs? That doesn't sound like practical dwarfing, does it? That sounds like a very good way of getting yourself put on my shit list. Dumped in the volcano head first. Actually, no, not head first. That would kill you too quickly. Jumped into the volcano, I don't know. I was going to say bollocks first, but that's very sexist of me because we may well want to murder, kill some women as well. Well, I suppose we could dunk you just, we could just be generic and say genitals first. Generitals? Yeah, we dunk you into the magma genitals first, although that does kind of imply, like, face down, doesn't it? Well, for a man, I suppose there's no dangle on a lady, so, I mean, you'd have to literally fold their legs up and then make them into a sort of downward arrow. You could do that with a man as well. And you could use all the same equipment. Money saving. Streamlining. Look at that. Somebody hire me to make your business more efficient. If you happen to be in the business of submerging people in hot molten rock, which is unlikely. I don't think there's much of a market for that. Who knows though? Who knows? There's probably some pretty despicable dictators out there. Right, where was I? I was saying unconscionable stuff, wasn't I? I was cruising for a banning. I went to the dark place. It's been a little while, hasn't it? It's been a while since we went to any of the corners of the Triangle of Trouble. But we're back. Don't worry. Everybody who's been sitting there going, it's very bland lately, he's not said anything even vaguely strange. We're back. We're on point. Well, 1/7 of magma is a nice slow death. I suppose so. As your feet sort of sizzle down into it. First it cooks the soles of your feet, then it sort of goes down and down until eventually, like a reverse Gantz, you're kind of just a head left. Has anyone seen the animation Gantz Zero? It's I think it's on Netflix. It's gorgeous. As an exercise in CGI, it's fantastic. But, it's not to everybody's tastes. I would heartily recommend it, though. If you're familiar with the Gantz story, I say story, the Gantz events, it's pretty entertaining. And even if you're not, it looks amazing. Is this game paused? It's not paused, because just above my head on the webcam there, it says pause, which would indicate it's currently running. Although we don't have anywhere to put those mechanisms again. I've just realised this. We have a distinct shortage of mechanism stockpiles. So we're going to just quickly just put a massive stockpile in. There we go. Furniture, whatever. Click on it. Bang. S. Furniture. I want to remove all types except for mechanisms. Mechanisms, because of course that's how you pronounce it. It's not mechanisms, it's mechanisms. Mechanisms. Where are my mechanisms? Come on. Get down here, dwarves. Did we have a drop in idlers? I think so. It looks like a lot of mechanisms have been grabbed. It's quite useful to have them down here anyway for the construction of bridges and all that kind of bobbins. Did this bridge get hooked up yet? Let's have a look. Can we seal off the caverns? Fuck no. As if they would get that job done as a priority. That would be stupid. Come on. Come on, scoundrel, don't expect your dwarves to do anything useful. That's absolutely idiotic thinking. You silly little spam hammer. Can we remove this without a risk of stuff flying into the webbing? I am concerned, to say the least. Oh, it's been grabbed in a task. This is a good sign. This is a very good sign. We may well be able to pop a lovely little wall in there. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? Pop a wall in. How is that spelt? Gantz. Gantz. The anime's okay as well. I've never read the comics. They get a little bit wild and woolly. It's kind of becomes almost plotless combat. But I would say the pinnacle of it is the CGI movie Gantz Zero. It looks good. Actually, as I've been recommending YouTube channel, Zalban Dorenmustis, the engineer, has been possessed. Well, very exciting. Ooh, such tingly feelings. Let's follow them until they claim their workshop. It's inevitably a workshop. And I will go quickly over to my YouTube to recommend a channel, because I know I recommended that horror channel, but I have found a guy. I mean, if you don't like Kojima games and Metal Gear Solid, this channel is not for you. But if you do, this guy is criminally undersubscribed. He's got fuck all followers. He gets under 100 views per video. And he's put so much effort into his stuff. What's his name? What's the channel name? The channel is called, it's kind of like Futura Sound, I think. Come on. Where is it? Show me. Show me the channel. Show me. Futura Sound. Futura Sound Productions. And his latest video is the fabrication of Metal Gear Solid 2, Metal Gear Solid 2 Retrospective Part 1. That video there. Is that going to focus, or are you not going to be able to see that? That's my recommendation for a YouTube channel for this session. Give it a go. I think you'll, if you like that kind of thing, enjoy it greatly. Don't worry, it's not Python Cellcan again. It's not conspiracy stuff. Don't panic, it's good. It's good, it's really good. Well worth a watch. Bergendorf, welcome back. Have you run out of room for mechanisms? Is that why they're not collecting? Yes, it was. Yeah. Oh, Druid's Mead. Shh, not in Twitch chat. I won't read out. I nearly read out your introduction there, Bergendorf. By the way, owing to a series of time warp events and crashes, you are alive again. You're back in the fortress. You're back in the game. It looks like this guy can find the stuff he needs, so it's not too bad. It's not too bad. Where's he going? He's going to get some bones. Lovely bones. Bony, bony, bony. Woot indeed, Bergendorf. Woot. Woot. Sorry, I'm getting confused now. We got to go back downstairs. We can't watch this guy building shit. I'm going to assume they can get everything they need, which may be stupid, but we can come back up and check in a minute. Excuse me, hiccups. It's been done. B, C, W. Give me another wall, please, and place it here, amongst the traps. That's what we want to see. Put that wall in. Build that wall. Build that wall. Build it. Do it. Do it now. 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 No, it's refusing. Oh, here comes a mechanism. Oh, yeah, they're putting it into this mechanism stockpile. How many fucking mechanisms do we have that aren't already in the stockpile up here? Ah, that's full. Surely we're letting it use bins, though, right? We can use maximum bins? Okay, I'm going back down to the depths, and do I remove this stockpile? I mean, is it necessary to do so? I mean, we don't need the mechanisms down here, do we? Then again, we could build a mind-boggling array of traps, couldn't we? We could do that fairly straightforwardly. Ah, dear, oh dear, oh dear. The amount of options and choices available to me are mind-boggling. Too many in a way, especially for a poor fellow like me who's chronically indecisive. I've still got £20 of Steam credit from Christmas because I cannot decide what to spend it on. It's a tragedy. Mind you, I've got so many games that I should play instead, you know. Maybe I shouldn't buy any more games. Maybe I should just wait for Death Stranding like I was gonna. Then again, do I want to encourage like the madness of the game industry by spending £50 on that game at launch? I don't think I do. I don't think I do. That's exactly why I didn't get Red Dead Redemption, isn't it? Ah, God. When you on the third run through of this delicate trap construction malarkey, you kind of run out of things to say. You kind of run out of words. Well, not words. Coherent phrases. That's what we run out of. I've got plenty of words. I can keep making noises all fucking night, but at a certain point they're going to stop making sense. Lovely wall. Get that in there. And now we remove the third and final cage trap from our removal selection. I was about to say scenario, but that wouldn't really make a lot of sense. I guess that would pay for royalty DLC. It would, but if I'm honest, when I get the itch that RimWorld is used to scratch, I scratch it with Dwarf Fortress. RimWorld is good, but in my opinion, Dwarf Fortress is the game I want to play when I feel like that, right? And I'm not keen on spending 15 quid on DLC. There's so many games I want to get. Like, I still want to get that World of Horror, but every time I go to actually buy it, I just quaver and quail, and I don't actually go through with it. I know what's going to happen. I'm going to end up getting my kids are going to ask me for different games, and I'm going to fritter all the money away before I actually spend it on something I want. I bought tabs the other day. We had a nice family tournament of tabs. It was good. We played horse. Very good fun. Only buy in sales unless it's RimWorld. Well, that's normally my strategy. Normally I only really buy in sales, but sometimes I get a thirst for a game. I get a hunger for a particular game, and I just feel like I need to get it. And I get it. And it's nice to be able to do that, to be honest, because I've got... I don't normally have money to spend on games. I kind of rely on the charity of the viewers. But of late, I've had a bit of money sitting around from the last Twitch payout. I kind of cordoned it off and went, no, this money has to be spent on games. But as soon as I've done that, I end up going, shit, but what games? Jesus, I can't make a decision. I'm terrible. I'm really quite terrible. Did you crush him? Did I crush who? Crush what? Did I crush? Did I crash? Crush what? Crashy? Question mark? Come on, game. Hurry up. Get these bloody mechanisms out of the way, and as soon as that's done, we can get this over with. I should probably build the secondary bridge over here, shouldn't I? Otherwise it's going to be a big old wait. Let's do it. BGI is the BFG. I've just said crash 3 times. That's a good point. Let's do a quick save. Let's do it. Spellcasting. QUICKSAVE. The game should save the state now. It's saving. Come on. You can do it. Come on. Don't crash. Don't crash. Oh, there we go. And we've still got our webs. So far, this is the best outcome we've had. Where was I? BG. There we go. And we want to build it thusly. There. Like that. Bonk. And we want it to come open that way. Press enter. Build it from obsidian blocks. And bingo, bango, bongo. All is good. I saw movement behind me and reflected in the monitor, but apparently not. Anyway, let's unpause it. Let this happen. Let this carry on. We want to get rid of that cage. Hopefully there's actually space in the animal zone. That's getting a bit full, isn't it? P. It's already defaulting to animal stockpile. Let's do that. There we go. We might need to butcher a few birds. We have a lot of little tweeters titting around. Do we need them? I don't think so. Look at that, we've got the notifications at the bottom there as well. Chicks have hatched. Uh-oh, the manager's stumbling around obliviously. What the fuck is it about the manager's role that makes them all go nuts? Is it like some kind of Overlook hotel scenario where as soon as we give them the fucking role of manager, they start seeing fucking dog costume guys giving blowjobs to businessmen in weird rooms? Is that what's going on? Or is that too much of a deep cut? Oh, look, they've done it. They've removed all the stuff. Build constructed wall. Let's pop that in like that. Bosh, gadosh, obsidian blocks, bingo, bango, bongo. Lovely. Let's get that built. Then we can also build a bridge here, deconstruct that wall there, build a bridge there, and we should be good. We should be good. Don't sit in the menu, scoundrel. Let the game advance. Give it its freedom. Let it find its legs. There we go. We need to put another lever in, because this one controls, squeeze me, this one. We want a separate one for this one and these over here. So, with that in mind, let's head up to the lever corridor and put one on the other side of the corridor. B, T, L. The famous bacon tomato lettuce sandwich. Tasty. There we go. Lever on the way. Then we come up to here again, and fingers crossed everything works out fine. Just hunky-dory. Hunky-dory. At least we've saved some progress. That's the main thing. We've clawed forward about maybe 30 seconds of in-game time. No, it's more than that, isn't it? It's more than that. Someone's made a masterpiece giant cave spider silk sock. Everybody's trotting around in masterpiece socks these days, aren't they? Have we opened the outer gate? We haven't. No wonder people are getting moody. They're probably locked outside. Look, we've got a guy sitting there drinking out of a pond. That's embarrassing, isn't it? Let's pull the lever and let him in. Add, pull, do it now. Bosh. There we go. Bosh. Fucking bosh. Good old Bosh there. That means something different to me than it does to other people, but I feel like I've got too many viewers now to go over the meaning of Bosh. It's too rude. It's in the pink place and the dark place. It's just a bad scene altogether. Oh. Locking doors outside seems like a good way to make sure there's no holes in the fort. That's a good point, actually. They've been out there for a while, though. We can assume there are no holes in the fort. It's a safe assumption these days. Can somebody come down and build these walls? I would be much gratified if they did. Look, here they come. It's a whole migration wave that's been sitting out there since before the crash. Like 2 or 3 different iterations of time have happened before these dwarves got into the fortress. Oh, actually, we should do the out one here as well, shouldn't we? Spikes, inner gate, outer gate. That's the one. Add pull now. And we'll also call it Civ Gate for Civilian Gate. There we go. Bosh. Lovely. Marlene. Sorry. That was an inadvisable little riff there. Hello. Has they actually begun construction? Possessed by unknown forces. Holy shit, he can't get what he wants. You can't always get what you want. Raw green glass. Okay. There's something that wasn't expected. Let's look at the orders here. JM. Okay, there's no order for collecting sand. Let's get an order for collecting sand in. Bosh. Perpetual order, please. Then let's go up a few floors until we find our sandy corridor. Here it is. And sand is available. We do have grazers clearing the sand levels, so we should have someone charging in to get some immediately. Let's put some more grazers in this pasture. Make sure it contains absolutely no grass. Got a stray baby llama that can go in. Baby llama, baby llama, baby llama, baby llama. They do a lot of spitting, don't they? That was why I went at the end there. Ah, all those freaking D, B, C. I don't need to do the C, it's the default choice. And let's reclaim all these silver bolts and this, whatever, this lump of rock down here that's forbidden as well. There we go, lovely. Just what the doctor ordered. That would be weird, wouldn't it, if I was actually ordered by my doctor to clear all of the silver bolts out of my dwarf fortress entry corridor. Bizarre. Truly bizarre. Right, let's add an order to make some raw green glass. You know what? Let's pop it on repeat just for a minute, just to make sure we've got some in stock. Always. Always. We could forbid to... Let's do the forbidding as well to... what the figgins? There's an item. There's a legendary item in there. I'm going to forbid a mussel shell. There we go. Bonk. He'll run off and grab one, presumably. Yes, he will. And then we come back in here and we'll just find that mussel shell. Pulling mussels from a shell. Pulling mussels from a shell. There we go. That resets the timer. And hopefully some green glass will be made in the interim and he'll be able to use it. Be able to grab it. Green glass? Anyone going to come make that green glass? Why has it been suspended? Because we have no sand, of course. That's why. Menacing green glass spike. That can stay suspended, thank you very much. Don't need any of those. Don't need any of those right now, thank you. Ah, look. The lovely vomity trail of dwarves who've been told to go outdoors. Okay, that's been done. We can put a bridge in here now. BG. We don't want a retracting bridge. We want one that opens up like that. And we want to go UU. Is that too big? That's fine. That is fine. We'll make it out of obsidian blocks. Bosh. And then once that's in place, we will deconstruct this little bad boy. And we'll find ourselves in a position to seal off our double web traps. Sealed off traps. Very nice. Right, back to the surface for a second to make sure nothing crazy's happening. I'm a bit bitter about this little get-up. This is utterly fucking useless. It must have killed nothing. Is this all vomit on the floor? It is. Look at this. It's like an ocean of vomit spreading out from our fortress. I mean, on one level, it's kind of impressive, and on other levels, it's a little bit revolting. I bet it stinks. All that fucking mud made like 50% vomit, 50% soil. Disgusting. Chat seems a bit lively. Let's have a look over here. Let's have a look. I don't know the mechanics of goblins jumping down the holes. Do they dodge or fall or jump down willingly? I think they jump. Dwarves will just stumble around complaining. Oh, okay, so maybe having dwarves outside doesn't really detect holes in the ground. Hello, Dragonminers. Dragonminzer for the win. Dragonminzer. That's it. I know you've been here before and I got your name right last time, which makes it all the more amusing that I can't remember how to pronounce it this time. Dragonminers for the win. Dragominers. Aha, Dragominers. That makes more sense. So much more sense. Like, you know, actual sense. Any amount of sense is more sense there. So why is this little bastard happy to build this bridge? But everyone's like, nah mate, I'm not going to do architecture on that bridge. Fuck you. Why is it? What is about this bridge that has made people just snub it? Does it matter though? Does it really matter? I don't think it does. I think I'm getting too thoughtful on the whole matter. Okay, we've got that extra lever put in. That's good. The dining hall's still looking fine. That's good. Actually, what's the water situation like? Do I need to fling open the gates? No, we're okay. We're okay for a bit. Nobody panic. Stop panicking. Come on, chat. Calm down. I know you're feeling a bit fizzy in the old knickers, but, you know, that's not my fault. You need to deal with that on your own yourself. What have we got going on here? Bit of food production. It's all very good. We haven't really, looked around the fortress much, have we? Oh, hello. Are they making green glass? Are you making green glass? Windows? Oh, for fuck's sake. What a big old bucket of buttocks. Cancel that order. Below that order number 1. There we go. No more fucking windows. Cancel. Jesus Christ. Okay, you know what? I'm going to do another cancellation just to get him to wander off a bit. We're going to remove the diorite. Forbid. Yay! Off he'll go. Get more stone. Well done. Everybody must get stoned. Let's un-F that. Lovely. Fully de-F'd. As in, un-F'd. Not Dwarf Fortress. Got to be clear about these things. We can't let uncertainties creep in, can we? Wonder if we've got any ghosts. I haven't seen any ghosts knocking around, which leads me to believe there aren't any ghosts, but, you know, just because I don't believe in them. What is it about the textile storeroom that makes it such a fun place for the kids to play? They seem to have all gathered here. Oh, I love playing in the shirts and the trousers. And the socks. Oh, don't get me started on the master-crafted socks. I like to rub them on my face. Not something children are known for, actually. I don't think I've ever met a child whose method of appreciation for things was to rub it on their face. That said, I've definitely seen children rub things on their face. What are we doing here? Where am I talking? Let's look over to chat for a bit of reassurance. By the way, I'm super happy because my fursuit finally arrived. Oh my goodness. Dragon miners. I say. What sort of fursuit though? Just a fan of anthro animals. And not a sexual deviant. That's not a guaranteed. I must admit, the only furry I've ever met and known to be a furry in real life was actually a sexual deviant. But that's not guaranteed. That's not a requirement. You don't have to be into the sexy side of furrydom. You can just like the suits. That's all cool. Personally, I think I would wilt a bit in one of those suits. They seem a touch on the warm side for my tastes. But hey, not a problem. Not a problem. Although me saying it's not a problem does kind of make it sound like, oh my god, it's a big problem. But honestly, it's not. It's perfectly fine. What sort of suit is it though? That's the thing. I like a good suit at a con. You know, a good cosplay suit. I'm very appreciative. I mean, it's one thing to wear the clothes of a human character, but it's when someone goes above and beyond the call of duty, the cosplay of duty, so to speak. And you know, you get the big suit, like when someone makes a giant Space Marine outfit, or when is this green glass going to get made? Is anyone? Raw green glass. Why is that suspended? For fuck's sake. Can I make it urgent? Do it now. There we go. Do it now! Now, please. And could you please suspend making menacing green glass spikes? They are no longer required. And what I want is raw green glass. Uncooked green glass. Anybody, just get in that workshop, because frankly, if this guy loses his marbles, I'm going to lose my marbles. I'm going to be very salty about the whole thing. Salty enough to to dehydrate everyone in chat. I don't think you appreciate the levels of salt involved. Everybody watching will suddenly look like the guy who chose wrong at the end of Raiders of the Lost Ark. They'll just go, ooh, and dry out into a husk immediately. Okay, now we're here. We can say DN... remove that construction, thank you very much. Then we can come up to our lever here and say, I would like to link you up to a bridge, and I would like to make it, oh yes, a bridge, thank you very much. And we will use obsidian mechanisms. Obsidian mechanism, put a hold on me, obsidian mechanism. There we go, lovely. Happy days, Sunday, Monday, etc., etc. I can post a pic of the reference sheet. Don't worry, it's safe for work. Yeah, go on. Give us a little look. I know, Tidy. I know. And now you said that, actually, I'm going to quickly do a quick save. I'm going to do it. I'm going to press up on the DF hack thing, press enter, and it's looking good so far. It's looking pretty good. I don't know why I've suddenly turned that into a Sesame Street count thing, but okay. Come on, game. Savey. Oh, look at that. It's saved. I mean, I'm saying that as if I had any doubt that it would. Actually, I did have a little bit of doubt. Just a teeny weeny little bit of doubt. Nothing too serious. Come on. Dig out that mechanism. Or not dig out that mechanism. Take out that bit of wall. Put another little drawbridge there. We'll close this bad boy off. And then hip hip hooray. Come on. Come on. Come on. Somebody come downstairs. Do the job. Do the dirty deed and do it dirt cheap. Okay, let's not sit here watching it. Let's just let other things be observed in the fortress. We'll have a look around, see what we can see. Now people are able to go outside. What's the deal out here? Is anything happening other than a spreading ocean of vomit? What a lovely lot of vomit. Aren't I lucky I got a lumpy bit? There we go. Anyone know what film that's from? I'm pretty sure I've done that reference previously. Oh, we've lost the tunnel to the tavern, haven't we? Then again, do I want that tavern out there? It was more trouble than it was worth last time. It caused me no end of buttock pain. Oh, look, our moody boy is out and about grabbing cloth, which probably means they've got their green glass. And it's paused, which could mean, and does mean, a mysterious construction has been begun. Begin my construction. Thank you, dwarf. Thank you very much. And we can say no more raw green glass, please. It's not required. It's just not required. What? Why did it not cancel? Oh, for God's sake. RS. No. Fuck off. No repeats. Cancel. There we go. Bingo. Whew. We're good. Are they back making spikes again? They are. I suspended the job, but they put it back on, which can only mean that it's under some kind of work order, I would imagine. Doesn't matter. It's all good. It's all good. Keep going. Looks like we're low on leather. Maybe I should slaughter a few animals? Because old Moody Boy's sitting back in his chamber again, getting all sad. Oh no, he's building. Sorry, I got confused for a second. He's actually started the construction, so we're good. Maybe an Imgur link would work, or you can put it in the Discord if you want. If someone wants to give you a link to the Discord, can I even bring that? I can look at it in the Discord. Anyone can look at it in the Discord, I suppose. That's always an option. Oh god, this chair's made my arse flat. Oh, here we go. Google Drive, living dangerously here. Hang on, will it preview? Let's click on it and see. You need permission. in, ask for access, or switch to an account with permission. I'm not going to... Actually, yeah, if I do that, I give you my email address, don't I? Maybe place it in the Discord. Very cunning, if that was what you intended. But maybe you didn't. You're probably a good lad. Probably a nice lad. Where are we? Let's have a little peeky poo at the other floors of this fortress. Because I feel like we're not doing something. We haven't done enough, have we? We haven't done enough in this fortress, this session. Oh, hello. Another caravan has arrived. I mean, technically the same caravan, but, you know, we'll pretend like it's not. Oh, we haven't changed the bloody trader either, have we? Let's go to the mayor. There's the mayor. You're not going to be the broker as well. We're going to replace you, and we're going to replace you with... It was Tirist, wasn't it, last time? Right, nobody else is doubling up on jobs, are they? Imish, Plutonium Jesus. Why is Plutonium Jesus so sad? That's the question. We need to figure it out. Right, anyway, back to here, back to the trade depot. Let's call the trader in. There you go. Requested at depot. And then back down to the cavern to make sure our sweet little trap zone's working. Oh, look at this. Not N. Sorry, wrong button. B, G, B, G, W. That's what we want. And then we say U, like that. And then we pop that there. And we say obsidian blocks, please. Please? 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 Excuse me. I've still got to watch the end of that, actually. Zolban Doren Mustit, the engineer, has created Musodilral Nidos Tomen, an iron figurine of Mifava typhoon climates. She claims it as a family heirloom. Interesting. Let's take a little look at this family heirloom, shall we? Chaste Treaties, the Ferocious Group, an iron figurine. Let's have a little look. It's worth 34 grand. It's not amazing value, but it could be good. This is an iron figurine of Mifava typhoon climates. All craftsdwarfship is of the highest quality. The item is a masterfully designed image of Mifava typhoon climates, the goblin, and a ceratopsid brute in iron by Zolban Doran Mustitz. The ceratopsid brute is striking down Mifava typhoon climates. The artwork relates to the killing of the goblin Mifava typhoon climates by a ceratopsid brute in the Forest of Clubs in the mid-spring of 74 during the Ustrok Tad, the Battle of Teeth. It is encircled with bands of alpaca wool, mussel shell, cushion quartzite cabochons, rectangular diorite cabochons, and baguette-cut green glass gems. This object menaces with spikes of quartzite. On the item is an image of a gizzard stone in iron. On the item is an image of a codex in diorite. On the item is an image of cougars in llama wool. Oh, that's amazing. That's I say amazing. I'm not that impressed by that entire item. A little bit dull, a little bit boring, if you ask me. Is that new bridge retracting or raising? I'm pretty sure it's raising. All right, I'm going to have a look at Discord quickly. Others, feel free to do so. That is pretty cool, actually. I like the ears. That's actually pretty... You don't see that a lot, do you? Although, that may play merry hell with your neck, to be honest. You might want to incorporate some kind of back brace onto the head. Wow! That made a really loud bang when I hit the headphones. I'm thinking, yeah, maybe those are going to be quite heavy, so you might want to have some kind of thing to take the weight off your neck of the ears. But it looks pretty good. You don't see the big ears very often, do you, in suits like that? You don't. I mean, you see wings every now and again, which are probably quite fiddly, but not the big ears. And watch that tail. I can see a lot of drinks going over on tables with that tail. But, you know, good luck. I'm not going to comment on the little red circle on the right-hand side of the image. It's not. I know it's not intended to be what I was implying it is, but that's just, it's a mounting thing for the tail. Of course it is. Why would it be anything else? You chat, you disgust me. You're animals. You're barbarians. What a bunch of animals. Ugh. It's actually not that heavy. I can't see the ears from inside the suit and have trouble getting through doors. I'll bet, man. Well, ears and tail combined, you're going to have trouble getting through anything because you can't go side on. Unless you've got some kind of raising device for the tail. Or like a thing to pull the ears in. Like, okay. maybe not pull them in, because I was thinking maybe like withdraw them like wings, but it'd be quite cool if you could have them curl around in front of your eyes, giving you a sort of Mogwai kind of gizmo, oh, I'm sad kind of look. Give you a bit of an emotion, a bit of an emote. An emotion? Yeah, an emote was what I meant. Right, are they built these drawbridges yet? Not quite. Not quite. But yes, a very nice concept. I like it. I like it a lot. I can pull them inward to get through doors. Ah, okay, there we go. The practicality is there. It is there. The design thoughts have been put in. Oh, drinks run out again. I could have some water, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be a bit stale by now. It's been sitting there for at least 3 hours. Ugh. I posted a picture of me in suit in my hallway. Oh, hello. Oh, wow, that's come out pretty good, isn't it? That's pretty impressive. That's pretty impressive. Although, yeah, I can see what you mean, going through doors. It's going to be a real nightmare. It's going to be, yeah, man. I mean, you've definitely captured the design. It's very good. Cold water on a broken tooth. Yikes. Not what you would call fun. Ouch. Oh, yeah, and that water's been sitting out for way too long. It tastes all stale. It's degassed. Yuck. The tail is huge and drags on the ground. Oh, man. You're going to be brushing muck out of that. There's going to be a lot of cleaning involved in the tail. Not that I want to criticise the design. I think it's amazing. But, yeah. I mean, the first time you're picking a bit of chewing gum out of that, you'll be like, oh, bollocks, what have I done? Oh, no. Here we go. Here we go. Everything is ready. Are you ready, viewers, for something truly spectacular? What is this lever hooked up to? I'm pretty sure it's hooked up to that other bridge, isn't it? So we need to pop another lever in. B, trap component, lever. Excuse me. You know what? To avoid confusion, I think I'm actually going to put the lever down here. There we go. That's going in there. And that's going to be connected up to these. I believe this has already been hooked up to this one. Yes? Yes. It's all good. Sorry, it's my fridge. My fridge freezer's kicked in quite aggressively with its cooling pump. Ah, there we go. I can't see directly in front of me due to me seeing through the eyes. Oh, what, your eye holes actually lined up with the eye holes on the... No, surely not exactly the same. They're just in line with the eyes, you mean. unless you actually have a quite unusually proportioned head. I mean, I don't want to go too deep down that line. Maybe you do have two massive saucer-sized eyes spaced fairly distantly on your head. Actually, it's quite difficult to judge the proportions of like where you sit in the suit. I mean, the arms. I'm guessing the hands on the suit are at least slightly longer than your hands, right? And I'm guessing you don't have circular feet. Guessing, of course. The eyes are aligned. Oh, okay, so that's about the height of where your eyes are. Well, you've missed a pretty aggressive time warp, Salford Sal. Oh my god, we need to trade. I forgot to trade. Our balls are in the depot, but I left my balls in the depot. Trade. Oh, we need to... Trader is requested at depot. Can access depot. Why is he not there then? Let's unrequest and re-request. There we go. You coming? Or is it just the way you're standing? Okay, what do we want here? Sterling silver? No, we don't want that. They didn't bring the platinum bars this time. That's disappointing. Very disappointing. Let's keep going down. Let's see if we've got anything interesting. Cow leather water skins. Ooh, a silver ill. We've got different instruments this time. We've definitely seen the sesh. Have we seen the Mishak? Have we seen a Mishak this time round? Yes, we have seen the Mishak. We've seen the Astan, I'm pretty sure. An Astan is what you get when you fall asleep face down on a beach. God, I am an appalling human being. Let's look at the silver ill. I'm not sure I'm aware of the ill. Let's also pause. There we go. There we go. Let's also pause. My hands are in the paws and the feet have shoes in them. Okay. Only slight worry about this web trap is if a dwarf is in the caverns when the bridges are reversed, they would be forced to walk through the webs. That's true, but we'll try and be careful of that. We'll try and be careful of that. The chin is at the suit's mouth. Oh, I see. So the head goes lower. Yeah, okay. Have you got an articulated jaw? Does it flap, or is that a de rigueur for fursuits, or is that just like not the kind of thing that they have? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Anyway, where were we? Let's have a little look at the. Oh, hello. Poop. Save now. Oh my god, that's such a great idea. Well done. Can I save in this menu? I'll tell you what. Remind me after this, okay? I'm not going to risk saving in a menu like this, but remind me once we're out of the trade, and we'll get the save sorted, oafs. Okay? Thank you for the reminder, but I'm going to be brave and risk it. I'm going to risk it. Some do. Oh, okay, so it's not a requirement. It's just something some people do.
This is a well-crafted silver ill. The keyboard is made from stoneware. The case is made from silver. The bells are made from stoneware. The ill is a large stationary metal musical instrument, above which hang 60 ceramic bells. The musician uses a ceramic keyboard to select which of these bells are struck. The instrument has a 7-octave range, going from a very low to an extremely high pitch. At all pitches, the instrument has a smooth, heavy timbre. It has 2 registers. The low register has a reedy, flat timbre. Reedy, flat bells. I know I've tried to do this before. I think if a flat bell has to go dum, 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 and reedy, dum, 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 dum.
That's no good. I'm not sure I can do bell noises.
The high register begins at middle pitch and has a flat, sonorous timbre.
Dum,
Dum, dum, dum, dum, dum, dum.
Sorry, let's not excite the lawyers of the late Michael Jackson into suing me. Let's buy those ills. Back once again with the ill behaviour. What about an Aran? Did we look at the Aran last time? I think we did. The Muthir? I think we've definitely seen the Aran and the Muthir, but we'll just check.
The Aran and the Muthir, when they're both full grown.
Keyboard is copper, large handheld bone musical instrument, leather bellows. Yeah, we've seen that one. The Aran. What about the Muthir? Quick check. Mid-sized.
The Muthir. Sorry, this is a well-crafted oaken Muthir. The Muthir is a mid-sized, handheld, straight wooden horn. The musician blows into the instrument and selects a pitch by restricting airflow out of the bell. The instrument has a 3.5-octave range, going from a mid-low to a high pitch. It has 3 registers. The low register has a breathy, fluid, warm timbre.
Wait. Yep, that's right. Breathy, fluid, and warm. So it's kind of like a...
The middle register begins at middle pitch and has an evolving, light, buzzy timbre.
So... Hard to do a tune with that.
The high register begins at mid-high pitch and has an eerie, brittle, strident timbre.
don't know why that made me laugh. Sorry. Okay, well, we'll buy the Muthir anyway. It can go in the temple. I'm sure people want to hear it going. Help! The turkey bone Aran. Have we seen an Aran? I think we have, haven't we? Yes. Let's select it. An earthenware Etas. Did we see the Etas last time? I'm not sure. We're buying it anyway. Let's have a look. Oddly enough, that piece of music I just hummed is a film soundtrack, and it's from the first CD I ever bought, which was a present for my mother on her birthday. And I only bought it for her because she had the sheet music for it. I'm pretty sure she opened the present and went, internally at least, what the fuck is this? I think we've seen this one. Yeah, we've seen this one, so that's all good. It's all good. Not another new musical instrument. It's a shame. Do we want a ewe? I don't think we do. Do we want a drake? I don't think we do. Donkeys. Now we need donkeys for soap, so we'll get those. Oh, a dog. Oh, it could be our first opportunity to have actual dogs placed in the what's names? You know, long things for tying. Not a chain, like a thread chain. Rope. Boom. There we go. There we go. We got there in the end. Let's keep looking. Honeybee venom? No, I'm not ready to start like flexing with the venom barrels just yet. We're going to leave venom barrels for a later date. But we will end up with a room, if this fortress goes on long enough, just absolutely full of venoms. Because, you know, what could be more like conspicuous consumption than an absolutely useless barrel of something that's had to be very fastidiously milked from dangerous animals? Come on. It's like getting, I don't know, a barrel of werewolf spunk or something. Werewolf's not a good example, not a real creature. Grizzly bear jizz, polar bear jizz. Man, imagine you missed the thing, you'd never find it, would you? You wouldn't be able to scrape it up. It'd just be like, ah, shit, where's it gone? God, sometimes I kind of wish there was just a small buffer between me and you. You know, like there's some kind of producer just to shout in my ear, "No, scoundrel, I think we need to divert. I think we need to choose a different tack. Think of something else to say." You know, like a producer on a TV show. Every now and again, sure, I'd veto them. I'd be like, fuck it, I'm going there, I'm doing it. But, you know, in that instance, I probably would have been like, I would have paused for a second, gone a bit glassy-eyed, and thought, yeah, nobody wants to hear that. Nobody's interested in hearing about my thoughts on, you know, the extraction of reproductive mucus from large Arctic carnivores. Or maybe they are. Maybe they are. Sounds like a science paper, doesn't it? Sounds like maybe I should publish that paper. Maybe I should publish it and see if anyone actually reads it. Not that I have the ability to publish actual scientific papers. I mean, I'd have to write one first, which would probably involve actually attempting to, you know, wank off a polar bear, which, I mean, fuck that, right? Thing would take my face off. Or maybe it wouldn't. Maybe, you know, you just get up to it close like a horse whisperer, except a polar bear whisperer, doing that whole Crocodile Dundee wow, 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 wow thing, and it looks at you like, what the fuck is going on here? This little hairless creature has come into my domain and decided to start advancing on me. It's suicidal. Maybe I'll just let it get close, and then, you know, when I get hungry, I'll eat it. And then suddenly you start reaching down into its nether regions, and it's like, whoa, what's going on here? Oh, actually, that doesn't feel too bad. I'll allow it. I'll allow it. And then right after, it's like, well, I'm done now. I'm going to kill you and eat you. I'm hungry. Yeah, I've not thought this through. Oh, actually, that's obviously just what I've done. I have thought this through, and I'm kind of regretting it. Anyway, we've gone way off-piste here. I don't see anything of interest in the trade goods. There may well be some books at the end, but I find that unlikely. Oh, I bought some gypsum last time, didn't I? I don't know if we need any more for our hospital, but let's just get it just in case. Anvils, I do like to buy anvils. They are a nice source of metal when it comes to be truly urgent, and it does mean we can build a lot of other stuff, like excuse me. metal workshops and such. Let's buy some chopped donkey leather, large rat tripe, prepared moose eye. Cave crocodile lung, lovely. Earthworm intestines. Do earthworms technically have intestines? Because I feel like an earthworm is basically an animate intestine, right? It's a mouth, an arsehole, and just the connecting tissue between them. Maybe with a few little, little manipulating hairs on its body to pull it through the soil, right? I mean, a worm is basically all intestine, if it has intestines. Or am I vastly underestimating the complexity of annelid biology? I could be. I'm buying some cave spider silk by accident, which I definitely don't need with that cavern full of spider webs. So I could be wrong on all sorts of fronts. I could be very wrong. Let's buy some alpaca cheese, horse cheese, pig cheese, sheep cheese, donkey cheese, yak cheese, llama cheese, pig cheese, goat cheese, sheep cheese, goat cheese, cow cheese, horse cheese, cow cheese, alpaca cheese, donkey cheese, llama cheese. Yeah, we got all the cheese. Is there anything else down here? Musical instrument parts? Not interested in those. I'm only interested in whole ones. And parchment sheets? Not particularly useful, but eventually we'll get around to making books. Okay, so this time it's almost 10 grand's worth of stuff, which is not going to be a lot of copper balls. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 balls has done it. Oh, hang on. There we go. 4 grand's worth of profit. They're definitely going to go for that, aren't they? Zalban, are you willing to accept my balls? Let's have a little look. Are you sure you want to trade the selected goods? Yes, I am. Zalban seems very happy about my balls. Fantastic. Well, you walk off with those and I'll keep whatever you've given me. And we'll leave this. Let's get rid of the trader. Don't need him there anymore. And now, we'll pause the game, head over to DF Hack, and we shall do a little bit of Treyguard style spellcasting, as one does in scenarios like these. Spellcasting, Q-U-I-C-K, that's a J, K-S-A-V-E. Quick save. And it's saving. This could be it. We could have actually done it now. Oh my goodness. Let's have a little look here. We've got a new name in chat. Well, not a new name, obviously, because you've got a Twitch Prime sub. So, Garnbergian, welcome back to the stream. Thanks for joining us. Let's have a little look down here and check out what's gone in chat. Last thing I read was Salford Sal saying she fell asleep and asking what she missed. Oh my god. No, it was Dragon Miners talking about the proportions of the suit. Let's have a little look down yet. Did I arrive at a bad time? I don't think so, Garnbergian. I don't think so. Perfectly normal. Ode to Misery. Oh, that's an interesting idea. We could do Ode to Joy in a minor key. Oh, come, all ye faithful, red-faced and a-sweating. Oh god, no, let's not go too far into that little path. Shit, I completely missed the announcement. I didn't get an email or see it on Twitter. Oh, Sergeant Indy, that's terrible. But trust me, there's been 2 plugs, so I think you're okay. It'll be all right. It'll be okay. And I've been recording as well, so no need to panic. No need to panic. Rope. Druidsmead got it right. Leash, says Garnbergian. Almost right. I mean, a leash can be a rope, right? Sure. My first CD, says Tidy, was S Club 7. My goodness. The first music album I bought for myself was an Ugly Kid Joe album featuring Everything About You, which will probably give you an idea of my age, which is 39. So no point. Don't try and figure it out. A major guilty pleasure in my teen years. Leashes or S Club 7? I'm guessing S Club 7. I mean, both maybe. Who knows? For some reason I'm thinking of David Carradine. Let's keep going down. I believe you have to hunt polar bear jizz by smell. Oh. Reach for the stars. Reach for the stars. Wank every polar bear off. I want a word about my eyes, says Druidsmead. Sure. Go on then. What the fuck is going on here, says Garnbergian. Exactly my thoughts after coming to this stream. Not regretting it though. Well, I'm glad. Not a fishing man, are you? No, I'm not a fishing man. not opposed to fishing. I mean, it seems like a decent enough way to spend an afternoon and get some food, hopefully, you know. They pass soil. Buttery biscuit base. You will need a different barrel for each cheese. Tell the wood shaper. Oh, I didn't know I needed barrels for cheese. That seems like a lot of cheese. I mean, yeah, sure, buy a big old wheel of cheese with some kind of rind or wax on it, but a fucking barrel? I'm imagining a barrel to be about the size of an oil drum, right? Is that what we're talking here? That is a fucking lot of cheese. Even if it's filled with small cheeses, like it's a barrel filled with like mini Baby Bells or just Edam balls. I mean, that is an enormous quantity of cheese, right? Or am I crazy? I came here for some advice. I might have lava flowing slowly but inevitably towards my fort at a middle level. Can't build a wall in front of it, but I could drop something from a higher level. Can one do this? I mean, I'm not really the guy to ask. There's probably someone in chat who will be giving you premium advice because they're the ones who know more about the game than I do. But, I mean, I'm going to guess yes. I'm going to guess you can because I know you can pierce an aquifer by digging like a big like stone pillar out and then cutting from the top and having it drop, and it essentially forms a wall. So I'm guessing you could do that. That's my guess. We'll see. We did have a lava accident here, and I just defeated it by building a wall, so it was okay. Druid's Mead says channel around and drop some terrain, so I'm guessing Druid's Mead is correct there. I cannot verify that, but my guess is that they are. Anyway, let's go back downstairs again. Back down the stairs. Have we built that lever downstairs yet? We have. Excellent. Let's add a task to connect it to a bridge. And we want to connect it to that obsidian bridge. And we want to do it with a relatively high quality mechanisms. Excuse my hiccuping. Oh dear. Let's add another one. Bridge up to the bottom. There we go. Slightly high quality. Slightly high quality. Just high quality mechanisms as best we can. There we go. And then as soon as that's done, we can snap that shut. And has this been connected to a mechanism? I'm not going to test it until we've got this bit closed. Then we'll be ready to go. All ready to go. 4 minutes past 1. It's getting a bit late, isn't it? How long have I been recording on the last one? 1 hour and 12 minutes. How long I continue, I don't know. I am getting that sore throat. Mind you, the painkillers really have done a good job. I mean, I suppose it's in the name, really, isn't it? These are not the painkillers. These are throat lozenges. They have a small analgesic element, but they're not what I had as painkillers. I ate some ibuprofen tablets. Ibuprofen, if you prefer to mispronounce it. Ooh, something else has been said in chat, in the Discord. It's Rando3 saying, "Who dat?" Well, it's Dragon Miners, isn't it? That's obvious. I'll type that in. Dragon Miners. There we go. I mean, that's cruel, because obviously Rando needs a little bit more information. That he could just look at the name of the person who posted, but sorry, Rando. I'm occupied. I'm busy. I'm playing Dwarf Fortress. I mean, you know this. It's Monday night. Well, I mean, technically it's early Tuesday morning, but whatever. Whatever. Come on. Let's not be pedantic. God, what would the world be if this stream had pedantry in it? And glorious, says Rando. Well, Rando approves. Rando approves. So that's good. That's good. It can pass through the diagonals. Oh yes, you could try and get some river water on it to cool it down. Ibuprofenid. Ibuprofenid. Possibly. I only took one of the tablets. You can do 1 or 2, it says, and I always choose painkillers to start with 1 tablet and then ramp up. I mean, I don't think anybody in this chat really can appreciate, because you don't live with me and you're not my girlfriend or my parents, but I'm really difficult to convince to take painkillers. I'm a born languisher. I'm like, oh, I don't want to take painkillers just in case, just in case I don't feel something that's wrong with me. which is a stupid way to be, I suppose, but it just shows how much this stupid throat thing and the tooth thing really fucking hurts that I'm actually taking painkillers. Druid's Mead has probably given me enough inspiration to try some dwarven engineering to save myself. Well, good luck, Garbergian. Very good luck to you. I hope you succeed in your endeavours and your fortress endures. However, if it doesn't, never mind, it'll be alright. Whiskey technically a painkiller. I have seen it used in various westerns and other such period pieces, but unfortunately it doesn't mix well with other painkillers. Also, I don't have any. I'm not really a spirits drinker. Every now and again maybe I'll have a gin and tonic, or we do have a little bit of like Tia Maria in the cupboard from Christmas, and I do pop that in a coffee every now and again, but obviously not while I'm undergoing painkillers. Undergoing painkillers? Not while I'm using painkillers. That's probably a better word. My beard's hiding it, but I've got like a big swollen gland. Not like that. I mean here, on my neck. Not that kind of swollen gland, you perverts. Sore throat equals gargle vodka. It's okay to drink on weak painkillers, but never antibiotics. Okay, gargle vodka. I've actually got proper mouthwash for it. Not Corsadil, but the same kind of stuff. You know, Corsadil being the brand name. Other mouthwashes are available. Ever had an amaretto sour? Amaretto's like a sort of like a thick, creamy drink, isn't it? I thought it was like a sort of is it an almondy flavour thing? Sour brings to mind citrus, so I'm not entirely sure how it works. It's not like when you mix Baileys with lime juice, is it? And it gets all claggy at the bottom. But no, I never had an amaretto sour. I presume they're good, right? Show me the way to amaretto. Or am I thinking of Avocar? I could be thinking of Avocar. Let's have a little look at a picture of an amaretto sour. I'm going to Google it. I'm going to do it. Amaretto sour. There we go. Let's have a little look. Oh, it has actually got cream on top, it says. Or looking at this picture at least. Pour the amaretto, simple syrup and lemon juice into a cocktail shaker with ice. Shake and strain into a glass filled with ice. Garnish with an orange slice and a cherry. I mean, it looks quite nice. Clearly amaretto isn't as creamy as I thought it was. It's quite clear there. Let me have a little look at what amaretto is. Copy. Just paste it there and press enter. That Di Saronno is a brand of it. Amaretto, Italian for a little bitter, is a sweet Italian liqueur that originated in Saronno, Italy. While originally flavoured from bitter almonds, various modern commercial brands are prepared from a base of apricot stones, peach stones, or almonds, all of which are natural sources of the benzaldehyde that provides the principal almond-like flavour of the liqueur. When served as a beverage, amaretto can be drunk by itself, used as an ingredient to create several popular mixed drinks, or added to coffee. Amaretto is also commonly used in culinary applications. Well, there we go. The more you learn. Very exciting. Where were we? Almond but not thick. Harold Beaver says they're delicious. Oh, okay. Maybe I'll give it a crack. Sergeant Indy also concurs. Says delicious. Not that I lack confidence, but is that critical bridge retracting or raising? I'm pretty sure they're raising, right? Well, we'll find out once they're linked up. We'll pull them. You mean this one here, right? Because I'm not going to retract it until we've got this closed up, right? Once this is closed up and no one's going to path over it, fine, we'll test this one. But until that we're in a scenario where testing is possible, it's not happening. Anyway, where were we? Is it all linked up? Was that a ghost? It's a fucking ghost. Lorbam the Gelded Ghost. Okay, let's go into here quickly. Add. I would like to make a slab. One for Lorbam, please. Add a new task. Any more ghosts? We've got a lot of people who have not been memorialised or entombed. That is a very worrying situation to be in. You know what? I am going to the graveyard and we're going to see if we've got any available graves. That's not available. That's not available. That's not available. Okay, it looks like we've run out of available graves. So, used for burial? It's already used for burial. We have got available graves. We've got some nice coffins, made of nice. Huh. So why have we got ghosts titting around the place? What's all that about? Surely your corpse should have been satisfactorily inhumed. What has led to this haunting? We did do the trade, didn't we? Are they just hanging around for no good reason? Or have they bugged out? Oh, for fuck's sake, I think they've bugged out. What a pain in the poo pipe. Still, never mind. Could be worse. Right, are these all linked up? They are. Add, pull, do it now. Let's see what happens when it gets pulled. That should close this off. Come on. Hot dog, baby. Come on. Do it for me. Do it for me. Make my tingly bits dribble. Oh. Something wrong with me tonight. Mind you, I suppose it's kind of a default state. There's always something wrong with me. I'm a bit of a wrong un. It's just the way things are. Come on, somebody pull the lever, please. I want you down here as soon as possible. Come on, get a move on. Nobody's been given the task yet, have they? Why you no pull, Pull the lever. Pull the lever, pull the lever, pull the lever, pull the lever. I'm not going to drink my cyanide straight. I went to a live roleplay event once, and in order to simulate the fact that the party were being poisoned, someone put almond flavouring into the Coca-Cola that was taking the was being the drinks, so they could smell it and assume it was cyanide. But it turns out it just makes it taste like cherry Coke. Let's do a quick save to celebrate. Yay! Celebrate good times. Polar bear come. Do, 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 do. Sorry. I'm getting a little bit too tied into this whole polar bear semen thing. We need to avoid getting too deeply down that rabbit hole. Okay, right, now we try the second lever, which is this one. And pull now. Bonk. Gadonk, gadonk, donk. There we go, we're all good. Let's go down and watch. No? Yes? Question mark? Here we go. Please don't retract. Please lift up. Please lift up. Please don't retract. You gonna do it?
Yes. All right. Yeah. Yeah.
Excuse me. Getting a little bit overexcited there. Right, we can pull that one again. Add, pull. Now, bingo, open it up. And we are fucking rolling. Rolling, 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 rolling. Keep rolling, 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 rolling. Let's build some cage traps to celebrate. Let's just fill out this area here, just in case the spiders come and decide to web more of them. Not that that's what spiders' webs are made of. I've got to stop. I've really got to stop with the cum puns. It's it's not a good look. It's not a good look. Oh, so what do you do for a living? I make puns about sperm on the internet. Oh, really? That's a lie. I don't make a living doing this. It would be a nice thing to do, but it's not really an option at the moment. But then again, I mean, it's a rare person for whom it is, right? Build. What am I making? Traps. Cage traps. Here we go. Bosh. Cage trap. Cage trap. There we go. Nice little array of cage traps. And once they're all in, I'm going to remove these mechanism stockpiles. How's that sound? Good? Excuse me. I'm pretty chuffed about the web traps though, and now we've quick saved that in. That's not going anywhere until somebody goes through those traps. Very exciting, isn't it? Happy days. Happy, happy, happy days. Oh, someone's cooked a masterpiece. Good to know. I don't strictly care about that, but whatever. One of our medical staff appears to be fishing quite aggressively up here. What's this? Rotten raw salmon, rotten raw mussel, rotten salmon, rotten shad, rotten raw brook lamprey. Are they just pulling them out of the water and sticking them on the side? Oh god, we need a fish. Oh. Look at me. Full-blown crash. How much do I care? I don't care. I just saved. Don't give a shit. Crash all you like, Dwarf Fortress. Huh. You know, why not do it again? Go on, crash again. See if I give a fuck. I don't care. Ah, the feeling of victory this time. It's good. It's good. I'm happy with it. Right, continue playing. Sure. Let's just make sure. I bet the game hasn't saved. It'd be like, oh, I thought you meant quick load. I don't know what quick save means. Oh, it's there. It's done. It's good.
It is good. It is good.
As my very weak impersonation of Werner Herzog there. Werner Herzog? Werner Herzog. That sounds more like it. Let's make a fish workshop. BW. Is it F? Of course it's not F. That doesn't make sense. It's going to be a fishery. That's the one, which of course is H. Yes. Yes. Now we'll pop it in there. In the miasma room, and we'll make it out of orthoclase blocks. Why not? And then when we've got that in, they'll stop just dumping all the fish on the beach, on the banks of the river. I was born by the river in a little tent. Let's expand the food stockpile out, shall we? Because frankly, this is not adequately sized. Gonna make a little annex like that, bosh, and then, you know, build it in. Why not? I think we should probably also connect it up to the corridor here. I'm going to do that. I'm going to say D, donka donk, gonka bonka fonka wonka tiddly tiddly tonka, because why not? Why not make random noises and pretend they mean something? You know, it's a way to live, isn't it? It's a thing to do. Let me just connect up Dwarf Therapist again. Garnbergin says, I'd be willing to pay for listening to your voice to fall asleep, but I fear I'd have too interesting dreams. Man, they could get pretty weird. I mean, if I could give people dream transplants, I feel like I could drive the entire world into a Lovecraftian insanity spiral. Last night I had horrible nightmares about my children being mauled by zombies. I mean, normally I'm quite resilient to the old zombie movie format. Don't really find it that distressing, but Jesus, when you think it's real, fucking hell. I woke up and I had a little cry. It was that bad. And then I didn't get back to sleep again for the whole fucking night, pretty much. Which is terrible, especially when you're not well. Oh, God. The whole thing's getting sore around here as well now. Terrible. That is a lot of rotten fish. That is a lot of rotten fish. Save every 30 minutes or even more by this crash frequency. That's true, I should do. They probably have been dumping there since embark. No wonder the fucking the grounds outside the fortress are awash with vomit. They get out into the surface and go, oh, the sunlight, I don't like the sunlight. And then they go, rotten seafood. Or not seafood, river food. Rotten fish and mussels. Are there freshwater mussels? I'm going to Google again. I'm getting pretty frisky with the Google, aren't I? Freshwater mussels. Freshwater pearl mussels. The Wildlife Trust. Let's have a little look here. Freshwater bivalves are one kind of freshwater mollusks, along with freshwater snails.
They are bivalves which live in fresh water as opposed to salt water. The main habitat type for bivalves. Bivalves. Oh, there's one. Oh, we've been waiting for that all evening, haven't we? Sorry. Oh dear. Any new viewers, I apologise. Just you're going to have to get used to it. The tone of this stream is ever pointing downwards. Getting some raw fish prepared is good, isn't it? It's very nice. I like it. Random noises worked for Willy Wonka. Oh, good old Willy Wonka. My kids just read the old Willy Wonka books. Well, I say read, had the Willy Wonka books read to them. Actually, that's not true, no. It's Matilda and the Twits. It was ages since we read was Willy Wonka. In a world of pure imagination. Good old, what's his name? Gene Wilder. Classic. That was a bit of an inane statement, wasn't it? A bit redundant. Come on, dig this thing out. A little bit faster. I know you've only got 38 frames a second to play with, but, you know, you can definitely do it faster. We've definitely got to butcher some of these birds, haven't we? Let's get into the animals area and see what we can slaughter, because we're having a bird explosion. Let's slaughter that donkey straight away, get some soap made. Llama, excuse me. Hen, poult. I think it should be the chick apocalypse, because look how many of these fucking things we've got. Wow. Wowie wowie. I hope there's some kind of baby turkey delicacy out there that we can all enjoy. Keats? It's a Keat. And hello Google, could you answer me a quick question? Hello Google, my old friend. I've come to teach you about my personal tastes again. Why don't you take my data and sell it to people? The definition of a Keat is a baby bird from Guinea, known as a guinea fowl. An example of Keat is a baby bird with a striped head. That's a weird definition. A baby... what? Let's butcher those Keats. There we go. Keat. Lovely. That's a duckling. It's been taken as a pet. We can't kill that. That's fine. And some chicks. Let's kill a load of chicks. Goslings. Keats. Chicks. There we go. Let's not kill the horse just yet. Or the dog. We want to keep the dog. More Keats. There'll be a few of them. There we go. That is going to be a absolutely... well, I was going to say absolutely unending torrent of slaughter, and then I realised it will end, because we've only put a finite number of animals into that queue. It's going to be an extensive slaughter fest. Yum yum. Nish the woodworker is stumbling obliviously. That's not a good sign. We probably need to help. I have tinnitus, or tinnitus, depending on how it's actually pronounced. Also need noise to sleep. Just another 26 to go. A parakeet is a well-trained keet. No, it's like it's a keet in an unofficial, non-state sanctioned army. No, it's a ghost keet. God. Searching for instead for Ronan Keating. Oh, maybe that's what his family did when their surname came into existence. They sort of just made baby Keats. That seems weird. Do you have enough tanners to keep up with this leather influx before it rots? Nope, we've got one tanning workshop right there. Let's build another one. 2 should be enough, right? BW. And what's a tanner's workshop? It's N. Bwun. Bwun is the word. Bwun is the word, is the word, is the way we are feeling. Bwun. There is an alternate universe somewhere where the musical Grease is actually called Bwun. I don't know if that has any relevance, to be honest, but it's a fact in under multiverse theory. All right, let's make a food stockpile here. F for food. Press F in the chat for a food stockpile. Oh, hello. Don't get too crazy. There we go. Big old food stockpile. That should... what the fart knockers? It's okay, don't panic, don't panic. I didn't do a multi-floor one. I just accidentally pressed F1 after I'd done it. It's all good, it's all fine. Stop panicking. Everybody relax. Everybody relax. Loosen your
Nope, sorry, I was going somewhere a bit too blue for Twitch there. I don't think the baby birds drop a hide. They're too small. You would need a few to make a glove, wouldn't you? You'd need quite a few baby birds. As you would. I mean, they're no more than a mouthful, right? I doubt we're going to get to cook anything off of them. I'm slaughtering them purely for frame rate reasons. Fucking hell. I hope they'd give me that hospital referral to get these root canals sorted. That would be very nice. I mean, honestly, at this point, I don't give a fuck if they yank the teeth out. Just drill them out, get rid of them, scoop out whatever nasty shit is infected under there, and be done with it. I'm seriously considering getting a set of false teeth. Because fuck all this dental pain. And this infection's clearly spreading down here now, which is not a good sign. Not a good sign at all, in fact. Oh, hello, what's this? Some kind of weird creature. It's a weasel. Oh, that's good, isn't it? Exciting. Weasel. Hello, looks like they've gone, and they've left all of the instruments. You know what? That means we're at a perfect juncture at which to place musical instruments in the temple. So, build musical instrument. Is that an option? Instrument, there we go, capital I. And we'll place them around the statue. Why not? Let's have a silver ill there. Another instrument just there, bosh. And then another instrument just there, bosh. And another instrument just there. It's a shame we couldn't get our Suckcock band made, but I mean, I think that was a very of the moment thing that happened. I don't think we're going to ever see that again. Then again, maybe we will. Maybe we will. It's entirely possible. I stand corrected, says Dragonfire. The Pult actually drops a skin into a fortress. I do have a trapped giant rat. Yes, it's in a cage at the moment. Caging them will also remove their greedy pathing tendencies. Ah, okay. Still got that weird corner near the temple. Ah, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. I didn't notice it, but it hasn't been sorted. So we go in here. Oh, hang on. We do DN. There we go. Get rid of that. Bosh. Someone should come in and dismantle it relatively rapidly. And then once that's done, I am your liaison from the mountain homes. Let's discuss your situation. There is much to share. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. We want silver, don't we? Metal bars.
Metal bars. Silver bars, please. That would be lovely. That is all we require from the mountain home.
There we go. Oh, not this again. Please. Plus no fuckery. Oh, you and your bloody... Oh, no, look at this, look at this. This is more interesting than what you were doing. Shut up. Fuck off. Go back to the mountain home where you came from. Go back to our home. That's it. You get out of here. There we go. Get a little bit overexcited there. Okay. Update on my lava-doomed fort. Druidsmead, you glorious hunk of a man. The river water poured down and turned the correct block into obsidian. The indomitable lava flow will eventually now dry up. Thank you, and thanks to everyone here. Beautiful moment. Round of applause to everybody involved. Congratulations, Garnbergian, sorry. Congratulations, well done. That's a very farty, wet, slappy clap, wasn't it? Ugh. That's better. Congratulations, everybody involved, and well done on properly executing the suggested advice. Well done. 15 beard points, says Druidsmead. Oh, not bad. That's quite a lot of beard points. I love how you can ask for only silver bars, nothing else. Set the highest price, and next year they'll bring 3 silver bars and the same ton of crap. Yeah, they're not really interested in giving. They must have a high demand for silver at home. Oh, hello. A new migration wave. How utterly delightful. And you know what? Let's go over to Dwarf Therapist and have a little look at these lads. Let's sort by migration wave. Where is it? There it is. And we'll go down to the bottom here. I said bottom. And we shall read the dwarves. and see that 9 turned up. Ooh, no interesting skills by the look of things. Oh, what's this? This is clothes making. Meh. Look at the military screen. No kills. We got a little bit of Mace Dwarf skill. We do need new recruits, don't we? And we got a little bit of Spear Dwarf skill. You know what? Both of those can immediately get drafted. I'm going to do it in here. Assign to squad the Chasms of Gilding. We need more than 2 people in there, to be honest. The Oily Boys are also down. How about English? This guy doesn't look like he's in the military, does he? Let's assign him to a squad. Fuck it. He's a Hammerdorf. He can go in. Chasms of Gilding, Bosch. And you, Datan, you're going in too. Assign to squad, Chasms of Gilding, Bosch. We've got 9, so let's bung in this Spear Dwarf or a Swords Dwarf. I'm going to go for a Spear Dwarf. They seem useful. In he goes to the Chasms of Gilding. Let's commit those changes. And then we'll quickly skip back to Dwarf Fortress and make sure that actually happened. Military. The Oily Boys have got 7 out of 10, and the Chasms of Gilding have got a full complement by the looks of things. That's good. And we will do their arms and armaments later down the line, because right now I can't be bothered. Bergendurf the Wood Burner is stumbling around obliviously, which is not optimal. I would rather you were happy, but never mind. Never mind. I would prefer that you were filled with joy. Filled with fizzy fun feelings. Unfortunately, it's just not to be. Bergendurf, no doubt your coffin will be filled with tears. Your own. As you climb in and close the lid on yourself alive and then dehydrate slowly. This guy's got to be bored. He's been sitting there for the entire thing, just waiting to get to fire the ballista. Off you go. Don't worry. We appear to have lost some traps here as well. That's not good. I can't be asked to fuck around with upright spike traps though, so we're just going to whack some cage traps in. BTC. Buttock. Buttock. Sounds like a truncated buttock, doesn't it? Buttock. One in there too. Yeah, there we go. Oh, hello, there's another one over here that needs fixing. God, I love this track. It's one of my favourite all-time pieces of Simon Swerwer music. Let's not fuck around. It's one of my all-time favourite pieces of music. It's good. It's very good. Right. Okay. What else is there left to do this evening? What time is it, by the way? 1:30. It's actually not that late. We've been going for nearly 4 hours. I must have started early. I managed to start early without even realising. This is very unusual behaviour for me. Very unusual. Let's have a look. 22 viewers still as well. Managed to make it into the small hours with still a substantial number of eyeballs pointed this way. I bet we went down from 30 to 22 when I started talking about wanking off polar bears. I imagine that was probably the straw that broke the camel's back, right? Should we put some more above ground farms in? Let's do it. Let's do it. It's BP, isn't it? Correct, scoundrel. Well done. Oh my goodness. Then again, it could be all the belching that put people off. Who knows? Who knows? Probably the people at Twitch do. They've probably got an algorithm that looks out for it. We've got another burper here. P. Here we go. A little bit of P. Lovely. And then we've upwards. There we go. That's good. Put it there. Lovely. And once they're built, we'll get them growing all sorts of stuff. What about this one? Can't grow garden cress, apparently. Let's put some blackberry bushes in. Whoa, blackberries, bam-a-lam. Blackberries on a bush, bam-a-lam. Damn things got smushed, bam-a-lam. Okay, I deserve punishment for that. I deserve serious and effective punishment. Unfortunately, I'm incorrigible and therefore cannot be stopped. You can't stop me. I will kill again. I will make puns again. Oh, dear. A glassmaker withdraws from society. Now this could be interesting. There he is in the entryway corridor. God, I'm hungry. Anything I've got is like sweets though, and when I've got bad teeth like this, I'm not exactly keen on the idea of bunging more sugar in my face. Maybe I should be keener to bung sugar in. I don't know. Maybe make me feel better. Bunging makes me feel good. That's with a G, not M. I didn't say bumming. I said bunging. Puke is good fertilizer, right? Black Betty is probably only improved by mangled lyrics. I mean, sure. I mean, it's a fairly simple little tune, isn't it? We're actually going to get something made of glass. I'm guessing it's going to be some form of vivarium, right? Oh, don't hit the mute key on the keyboard. That's... oh, fuck. Come on. Pictures of a quarry. Pictures of stacked leather. Pictures of glass. Pictures of a quarry. Do we have leather? It looks like we got some leather. Got 2 bins in there. That one's empty. And that one also appears to be empty. Shit. Shit, shit, shit. We need more leather. And the traders have gone, haven't they? Oh well, we'll just kill a horse or something. Ba-da-bum, 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 bum, bum, bum. Add, make green glass, raw green glass. Add raw green glass. Let's just put in a few orders for raw green glass. And then once that's done, he'll have that material at the very least. Now we need to find some leather. Ah, yes. Leather. We've got 2 tanneries, and this guy's actually tanning a hide right now. So if that's what he's waiting for, there's no reason why he shouldn't be able to get it imminently. Let's watch him. Let's watch him sit there in his little workshop, screaming his lungs out. I would like some stone, leather, and green glass. Well, we've definitely got stone. We've got leather on the way, and green glass shouldn't take too long to appear because we've got glass makers around, and this guy's coming in with some sand. Look at this. This guy's going in the workshop, taking out a green glass spike. Come on, make me some green glass. You little fucker. Right, let's make this urgent. Let's promote them all. Oh, not that one. There we go. And then we'll make the top one a do now job. There we go. Bosh. Bizosh. Bishbash bosh. Bizosidosh. Come on. Come on. Somebody get in there. Get your little ass down there and start making some glass. Your ass is glass. Yeah? I mean, that was terrible, but just ignore it for now. They're very keen on the copper studding I sent them to do, aren't they? They're just banging it out. Mind you, we've got so much copper, I suppose, that even the dwarves probably see the urgency. Do I have other glass makers? That's an important question that needs answering. Let's just sort by nothing in Dwarf Fortress, or Dwarf Therapist rather. I'm just gonna find my glass boys. Where are you, glassy eyes? Blue glassy eyes, teardrops are falling from both your glass eyes. We've got a few glass makers knocking around, so it doesn't seem like we shouldn't have the expertise. Hello, someone's coming in with some sand. Are you coming in for making the old raw green glass? Bosh, here we go. We should see results imminently. Let's zoom in a little and watch this little fella charge in. Do 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 do. There we go. He's got his green glass and he started working. He's off, presumably to get leather or something. Let's follow him. Are you going to get the stone first? Presumably, he's going up a floor. What's he going to get from here? Hello? Into the food stockpile? Question mark? Oh, he's gone for a big lump of stone. Of course he has. Of course he has. Where else would he get stone from other than a food stockpile? Holy shit, we had so much food that hadn't been placed. Look at that room, it's nearly full again. We probably need more bins, barrels and jars, don't we? I probably should put in an order for some more barrels. Then again, maybe we'll get away with it. Maybe we'll be fine. I'm pretty sure I've got a production line set up for barrels that keeps a stockpile stocked up with 10, and every time it's empty we get more barrels made, so I shouldn't have to put an order in, right? That's not how it works. Nice of him to sketch it instead of screaming for the items. That is true, I didn't notice that he'd sketched it rather than screaming. Normally a dwarf loves a bit of a scream, don't they? They get in that workshop and they're like, I want this, I want that, bring me all the stuff I want. Which is not the ideal way to ask for things, is it? You could ask a little nicer, a little more politely. Maybe we should start delving a bit deeper. Maybe it's time we start looking for the candy. A little bit of the old adamantine. Stand and deliver, money or your metals. Boom, 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 boom. How are the troops looking? That's a good question. Let's go up to the surface. Right, he's gone off to get his third. Oh no, he's still getting his stone. Let's just check that he does run off to get leather. Come on. I want to see you hell-bent for leather. He's hell-bent for leather, it's all good. He's going for the leather, it's fine. We've got some training going on. Let's go and have a look at the actual dwarf therapist statistics. Let's see what's going on here. Excuse me. Hiccups, burps. I'm unstoppable. A rain dog has killed 5 goblins and a forgotten beast. My goodness, you are a bad boy, aren't you? Let's have a look at our dwarves. So we've got Fuzzy Logic, level 16 Axe Dwarf. Very powerful, very good. Somehow still only a level 1 armour user, even though he's got a pretty much full suit of plate. Dragon Slayer, of course, carrying our Artifact Warhammer, is now proficient in the use of the hammer, which is good. Brings him up to parity with his mace skill. We've also got Ingish here, not currently particularly good with his hammer. However, we do need to give him a hammer to actually make him use it. No knife users, no lashers. 3 mace dwarves? No, we're getting there, getting there. Even our lowest one is adequate. Pikemen? None. Spear dwarves? We've got Bergendorf, of course, but he's in a bit of a bad mood. He's probably on the verge of suicide by not drinking, so we'll see how that pans out. Maybe he'll get to pass his wisdom on to the next generation of spear dwarves, maybe not, we'll see. And then of course we've got our swords dwarf, Raindog 2, who is frankly a stone cold killer, an absolute bastard, a murder hound. So yeah, there is our military, as 'twere. There's someone here who knows fuzzy logic, i.e. multi-valued logic. Yeah, well, I mean, if we type in !FUZZYLOGIC0 and then do that, you'll get his intro in chat. So there you go. Yeah, apparently so. Anyway, where were we? Back to the labour screen. Now, it being 1:45 in the morning, I am considering calling time on this stream, but if anybody wants to get their name memorialised in this fortress, I will just check to see who already has a name. And feel free to put your hand up, or failing that, because I won't be able to see you, say something in chat. If you do that, you'll get a dwarf. Let me have a little look. Where is it has nickname? There it is. So currently we've got 22 nicknamed dwarves. We've got a Raindog 2, Adasir, Anemic Libero, Bergendorf, Burnblatt, Buttermut Squash, Katzan, Dragonfire, Dragon Slayer, Druid's Mead, Ariane, Fuzzy Logic, Kelly, Claycree, Corlinger, Meatspike, NATO, Ocelot, Plutonium Jesus, Rando 303, Shizu, and Tidy. If you're not on the list, feel free to claim a dwarf. Holy shit, has Salford Sal asked for one last time, didn't she? And she did get one, but I think the crash stopped it from saving. So we have to remember, if we put any names in, if we give anyone a dwarf, we have to save afterwards, don't we? Are you talking about quantum uncertainty? Oh my goodness. The silver bolts automatically, I noted, went into a stockpile. Can I choose the nerdiest dwarf? Oh, thank you very much for the follow there. Much appreciated. Yes, you can definitely choose the nerdiest dwarf. Let's use the power of Dwarf Therapist to figure out who that might be. Attributes. strength, agility, toughness, endurance, recuperation, disease resistance. Oh, my neck. Analytic ability. I reckon that's going to count as nerdiest, right? Let's just check. Creativity, empathy, focus, intuition, kinesthetic sense, linguistic ability, memory, musicality, patience, social awareness, spatial sense, and willpower. I'm going with analytical ability. Technically, the greatest analyst in the fortress is Dragonfire, but he's in the military and probably not using that to its fullest intent. But we have Asob here, who is almost as analytical. 85. You're getting that one. There we go. Ghan. Ghanburgian. Ganburgian. You happen to be a linguist. Okay, well, change of plan then. We'll go for linguistic ability. There we go. You're in the same field as Noam Chomsky, I see. 80. Level 80. In fact, you are very much the best of the linguists in the fort. Congratulations. You actually got what you wanted. Ganburgian. There we go. Come in. And where are you? You should be... There you are, look. There you go. 80... Oh, what? 80. Level 80 linguistic ability. Well done. And yes, Chomsky was in the same field. Still is, isn't he? As he died. I mean, I would not be surprised. He's quite old, but I'm surprised I missed that. Lowest social awareness. Is that the case? Oh, excuse my fart there. 34, that is quite low, isn't it? It's quite red. Not as bad as the agility, though. Level 10 agility. Fucking hell. That counts as clumsy. Social awareness 34 counts as... Oh, it hasn't got a special name. It's a bit disappointing, isn't it? Disappointing. But you do have a great affinity for language. Language. So that's good. I'm a big fan of semiotics, says Druidsmead. Any saussure? Oh, getting beyond my knowledge of linguistics. I know everything I know about linguistics comes from r/conlangs. So, not exactly deep. But also, not nothing. Not nothing. That's the main thing. Right. I won't just randomly dump a dwarf on Salford Sal. I'll let her pop up and say what she wants. Okay, back to the fortress, and we will do a quick save just to make sure we don't lose any of our progress. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. No. Don't do that. Come on. Please. Please be alright. Please. Oh, thank goodness for that. Okay, so. Oh, hello, can I? There we go. Oh, God, it's working. No need to panic. Now, is this actually happening over here? He's working secretly. The mood has taken effect. The construction has begun. We've got no need to worry. What the fuck is going on here? Someone smashed a workshop. BWV for a magma forge? Yes, indeed. And we place it there. Made with a... Well, I may as well use one of these steel anvils. Why not? Either my body temperature just suddenly dropped, or I got a gust of wind on me there. It could be either. The feeling of illness is starting to catch up on me. Oh shit, did I not place that? For fuck's sake. BWV. No, not a quern. For God's sake. W. V. There we go. Magmaforge. In it goes. Steel anvil. Bang. Make it out of... crap. Obsidian blocks. Whatever. There we go. Bosh. It's getting built. Got an item on the way. A nice glass item. Again, I'm hoping not a terrarium. That would be a bit disappointing because we've seen one of those already. But then again, an artifact cage is probably not the worst thing we could have. Oh shit, we should probably place that slab we made, shouldn't we? Otherwise the ghosts are going to get pretty fizzy, aren't they? Let's find our graveyard. There it is. Build. Alt-S. That's Alt-A. Alt-S. There we go. Make a slab. Place it. Oh, God, I feel pretty rough all of a sudden. And then we go down to here. A memorial. Bosh. Alt-S. Have I got any more memorial slabs? I don't think I have. No, we don't. Let's abandon that. There we go. Let's go up to the workshops, though, and maybe queue up a few. I don't know if we've got any more ghosts, but we'll soon find out. Add Alt S. No, that's decorate with shells. I don't want to do that. Alt S. Okay, we don't have any ghosts. We do have a lot of bodies, or a lot of dead that are not memorialised or entombed, which I don't view as a positive thing. That's a worrying potential outbreak of undead right there. If you'd like to learn more and laugh a bit, check out the language log. Some of the best linguists trying to make language fun. Impossible. Do you need to inscribe a memorial for a previous someone in your house? Maybe. I'm unaware of anyone dying in this house, but we're not the first people to live here, so they may well have. Apparently, the people who lived here before had a somewhat of a heroin problem. So who knows? Maybe they've just popped their clogs and they're coming back to check on their old house, which is highly unlikely because obviously ghosts don't exist. But whatever. Hello, Sanctum Spirit Stone. Welcome back. Welcome back. Thanks for joining us again. And Dragon Man B, welcome back. I believe you're still actually alive in the fortress, Dragon Man. Where are you? Let's find out. Oh no, you're dead. Sorry, you've died if you were in this fortress. Same for you, Sanctum. I think you've also passed on, which is a tragedy, but never mind. No, not still alive. Not still alive. Not quite. Not quite. But hey, if you want another dwarf, feel free, and I will appoint you one. I will anoint you with further dwarven beings.
Locum Acrologem, the glassmaker, has created Nidostropan, a green glass scepter. He claims it as an heirloom in the name of the family ancestor, Eral Fenced Paper.
Okay, let's take a little look at our newfound item.
The Ferocious Cradle, a green glass scepter.
26400, not a bad value. It's not huge, but it's okay. Oh, it's a bit bland, isn't it?
This is a green glass scepter. All craftsdwarfship is of the highest quality. It is encrusted with round diorite cabochons and round quartzite cabochons, and decorated with rectangular green glass cabochons, apricot wood, and turkey leather. This object menaces with spikes of slate, iron, and obsidian.
Ooh, I didn't see him asking for iron in the things he was asking for. But fair enough, if that's the way it goes. It's yet another sex toy. Oh my goodness, is that what they use scepters for? Is it like the old? Does anyone used to read Viz? Does anyone remember the Omax fanny hammer? Does anyone remember that? It wasn't actually called that, but everyone referred it to the fanny hammer because it looked like one. OMAX. If I type that into... oh, they're a water jet cutting manufacturer. Okay. If I type in Omax Massage, how about that? Omax Massages, that's it. Images? There we go. If you look up the Omax Massager, you'll see what I mean. You'll see why it gained the name the Fanny Hammer. Honestly. Apparently they make all sorts of stuff. They make like fucking water jet cutters and... Oh my god. What caused that? Maybe they're different companies. Maybe there must be different companies, right? That's too big a diversion. That's too big of a swerve. Nobody goes, right, well, we've got this water jet cutting company. What else could we make? What could we diversify into? I know, we should make massagers. And when I say massagers, I mean dildos. We've got to put some animals in the pasture zone. Take me to the pasture zone. There it is. Are they running out of grass, or have we got... No, we've got grass. There's plenty of grass. No need to worry. Let's go to there. Press capital N and find some more grazers that need to go in there. There we go. Horse, donkey, reindeer, llama. What? Cavy boar? Okay, sure. I thought cavy boars were pigs and pigs didn't need to graze. Or maybe I'm just being optimistic. Maybe I've got a wildly out of whack image of pigs in my mind. Yeah, another sex toy. It can get an orgasm out of a stone, or it can get it out of a plank of wood. Oh no, it's not a claw fanny hammer. Dun, 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 dun. That's probably a copyrighted sting, isn't it? I shouldn't do that. I shouldn't do that da 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 thing. Literally their words. Oh, is that how they sell it? I see. My goodness. Those egg-shaped stones. Those ionic stones with the holes in. Hagstones, I believe they're called, but that doesn't sound right, does it? Oh, he robbed me in the hagstone. Oh, because that's how women talk. God. Let's grow celery. Why not? Let's also grow in other seasons. Chicory. I like chicory. I don't even know what chicory is, to be fair, so maybe not. Quinoa? Yeah, let's make quinoa. D, we've already grown celery in then, and B for summer. Let's grow some blueberries. Blueberries. Right, in winter for this one we'll grow prickleberries. Then we will go... What's with fertiliser? What do we need fertiliser for? Lettuces? Why not? C for autumn. Let's grow radishes. Radish. Summer, we will grow... I haven't got any seed for the others. Is there anything down here that we do have seeds for? Or are they arranged by our access to seeds? Let's grow some... Let's grow more asparagus. Why not? Let's grow asparagus. It's all good. Ideally grown in sandy soils, but whatever. Ratweed for clothes. We've got an entire pigtail farm, so I'm not sure we need ratweed. Have my ears become pointier? No, we just need to exploit... They've got a roof on it, so technically it's indoors. It's an internal farm. I wonder if they've got grow lights. That would be kind of cool, wouldn't it? If they could get those LED grow lights that are used for growing chilies and tomatoes. Ba-dum-bum-bum. Take it to a museum. What can go wrong? What is Raniwa? It's a Kaniwa with a K. I'll have a look. Let's have a look in... let's have a look. Ask of Google. Kaniwa. Kaniwa versus quinoa. What's the difference? From nuts.com. What is Kaniwa good for? Nutrient powerhouse Kaniwa is an extremely nutritious seed. It's known for being rich in protein, fiber, blah blah blah. Can you eat quinoa raw? Quinoa can be eaten raw or uncooked if it is first soaked and sprouted, but some experts advise that quinoa should always be cooked, not consumed as a raw sprout. That's quinoa though, not quinoa. Okay, it's a Peruvian seed, grown in Peru and Bolivia, eaten as a grain product related to quinoa and prepared and consumed in a similar fashion, but quinoa seeds are half the size of quinoa. Quinoa's fucking tiny anyway. Fucking hell. Fair enough. Fair enough. Whatever, mate. I'll get ya. I'm going to do a quick survey here to see if we've got any ghosts. We got any undead in the fortress? No, we do have an outpost liaison. That's good. What about pets and livestock in here? Is this all good? This is all good. It's all good. Dead and missing. Who's missing? Okay. A stray poult. Surely that's been butchered, right? Whatever. Let's keep going. Who else is missing? A dwarven baby, of course. Papermaker, sure. Another turkey hen. Besmar's missing. Macho's missing. This is not a good sign. Where have these people gone missing, and why are they missing? Maybe I should be engraving some more memorial stones. Hopefully they'll be located. Are they all out here somewhere? Maybe they got burned to death by that forgotten beast, if that actually happened anymore. We've had so many alternate timelines in this, it's like the fucking DC universe. I don't I tried to make a joke about comics, and I don't actually know enough to... if that landed, great. Don't assume that it's because I have any knowledge of the subject matter. It was just pure luck. Pure bloody luck. Nobody saw their bodies yet. They could be atomized. Could be atomized. Oh look, they're putting webs on our bridges. Ideally, they'll bring them down and put more on the traps. Did I not ask for more traps to be built here? Have they cancelled the orders? Hang on. B, capital T, cage trap. Here we go. Cage trap. Bosh. Cage trap. 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 Bang. Progress. The inevitable march of progress. Okay, looking good here. Looking good here. Looking good here. Good. Oh, we don't have a pigtail farm. Fuck. Not P. B. P. Excuse me. Farm plot. We'll make it as big as possible. Nice big pigtail plot. There we go. In there. Good. Got to wait for it to be built, of course, before we can actually assign pigtails to it. But I'm sure it won't take long. Looks like we've got a farmer on the way already. Look at him go. Standing in the middle of it. Getting it all good. Getting it all good. Oh, it's gone red. Nice. Surely a sign of progress. Surely. If webs could just be placed on traps, everyone would be doing it. That's true. They would. They'd be sending their webbed traps to capture every forgotten beast that entered the fort. Right, have we built this now? Partially constructed. Okay. Are you going to come and finish the job? Question mark? Yes, they've come to finish the job. Nice. Go on. Hurry, hurry. Let me get this done. I'm starting to fade. I'm getting tired. It's gone 2 in the morning here. Come on, farmers. Do the job. We need to find ourselves a nice natural end point for the stream. Somewhere where we can just close the book and say, we are done for the evening. I say evening, we are done for the early morning. Oh, they've stopped production on silk socks. That's nice. It means that everybody in the fortress who needs silk socks is currently wearing silk socks. Here we go. Is that good? It's done. It's done. Well, we can't grow pigtails in the winter, but what about in the summer? Pigtails. What about in the spring? No pigtails. Instead, we shall grow quarry bushes. What about autumn? Pigtails. Ooh. Okay, I think we're good, right? We're all good. Good. Okay. We're going to grow some pigtails, and hopefully that will make us self-sufficient in both yarn-based products and silk-based products. Be good. Very exciting. Ooh. Oh, hello. Dragonfire's run out of stuff to melt. Okay, let's pop down to the smelteries and see what's going on. Oh yeah, look, all the stuff that was clogging up the hallway's been melted, which means that all of those sweet, sweet silver spears, not spears, fired out of a crossbow. Bolts have been done. Last save 40 minutes ago. I know you're about to save, but sod's law and all that. That's a good point. Was it really 40 minutes ago? It didn't feel like 40 minutes ago. Bosh, quick save. There we go. Let's get that done. Let's get all that progress nailed down so it can't slip back. So it can't retract into the body of time like a chilled penis. Forgive me, it's early morning here. I'm not in the frame of mind for making complex puns or metaphors. It's just not going to happen. Ah, dear. Yeah, I think the crashes often come because I'm using the hotkeys to navigate around and I press them too quickly one after the other. So I'll go like F1, F2, bosh, and it will just crash. Not every time, but often enough. And last time it crashed, I think it was because I went over to OBS to go back to the home screen. Force crash. Nice. And presumably you mean like to force the code to crash using a command rather than like, you know, using some kind of Sith power. Force crash! As you do. I still haven't seen the last couple of Star Wars movies. I must admit, I've kind of gone cold on the thing. I mean, I haven't been hot for a Star Wars movie since I was a teenager, and then the Phantom Menace came out, and I was like, oh well, looks like it's all over. A diorite downward slope. What in the name of fucking hellery is this? There's a hole into the magma. Build workshop. No, not a workshop. We need a forge. It's E, isn't it? Yes. You want a magma smelter, and we need it to plug that hole. There we go. Bosh, make it out of obsidian. No time to fanny around. Oh, excuse me, looking for blocks. More into the R18 Star Wars parodies. Yes, indeed. I love a little bit of the old parody pornography. Parodography? Rule 34, as they call it. Actually, technically I'm not. I mean, crass to disgust, but I tend to find those, I don't know, they never seem to be that good, you know? Not good enough as a parody of the thing they're parodying, and also not particularly high quality pornography either. Maybe my tastes are jaded, but you know, it's just one man's opinion. just one man's review of an entire genre of pornography. Man. Do people actually review pornography? I don't want links or anything. I'm just saying, it seems like an odd thing to review. You kind of know if you like it or not straight away, right? Surely. No one's going, oh, this film is Kubrickian. It's absolutely amazing. I mean, the lighting options, the lighting choices they've made with the DP is amazing. Not that kind of DP. The other kind of DP. The kind that can win Oscars. That's interesting, isn't it? It's an interesting shared abbreviation. Acronym? It's not an acronym, is it? An acronym has to make a word. What's it called when it's just like an initialism? That's what it is, isn't it? Maybe I'm wrong. Disney is making Star Wars parodies. The trouble with porn reviewing is the more you like it, the less you get to see. Well then, surely instead of a star rating, you just give like a time rating. My goodness, this was a 20-second blockbuster. Cockbuster. No. Oh, scoundrel. Come on. Don't do that. Have some dignity. Just a shred. Just a teeny, weeny, wafer-thin modicum of dignity. That's all you need. Just enough to, not have your children feel ashamed when you die and they go through your stream content. Oh, we've lost our dad, but there's still hours and hours of stuff he recorded when we were children. Shall we look at it? Let's remember him fondly. What the fuck is this shit? Wanking off polar bears? Oh my god. We better get checked we haven't got some kind of hereditary mental illness. Quickly, to the psychology department. Oh man, that's not what people say. I mean, that's not the... Imagine that. Madness. Literally. Anyway, where was I? I realise I'm on thin ice there. Dangerous territory. Let's be careful. Let's not upset or offend people. That's not what I'm here to do. I'm here solely to entertain and amuse. Actually, I'm kind of here to entertain myself as well. It's not just for you guys. Although, it's nice when people do like it, isn't it? It's lovely. Gives you a little warm feeling inside to make other people happy. Butternut Squash only watches porn for the plot. I only watch it for the articles, personally. Deep into the pink place. Indeed, buried. We're nuts deep in the pink place. There is porn for the blind. Not kidding. Feely books. I assumed it was just like an audio book or something. Someone reading out, porny books. His magnificent wang sprang forth from the zipper of his trousers like a snake with rigor mortis, spraying its venom into the face of the poor maiden who was confronted with it. That kind of thing, Or maybe not. Maybe not. That doesn't seem like that's going to arouse anybody. A snake with rigor mortis. Yes. Like a worm with stress issues. Okay, let's stop this right now. This is getting out of hand and it's going to lead us nowhere that's going to benefit this channel. If anything, it's going to result in me being banned from Twitch. And, I don't want that. Some of you might want that now. Some of you may be thinking, I regret my decision to attend this event. Please have this man carted off and make sure he never returns. And I understand your feelings. I don't share them, but I understand them. Actually, that's probably a lie. I probably don't understand your feelings. I have actually got a diagnosis for ASD, so, I almost certainly don't understand your feelings. It's a core part of it. But hey, what can you do? What can you do? I am what I am. And I'm quite okay with it. Apart from this infection, this can fuck off. And the dental pain, that can also fuck off. But the rest of it, I'm happy. I like it. Referring to myself as an it is, of course, a little bit worrying, but that's fine. I'm sure everything will be fine. Right, what else is there to do here? We've really kind of exhausted the possibilities for this stream, I feel. Everything's ticking over nicely. The crashes have been evaded. We've even got musical instruments. Here we go. Unsuspend that. Get that bastard built. Once that's done, we can put another wall in there and it's good. Definitely not falling asleep anytime soon after those images. Poor little children. More than likely, yeah. I don't think they're going to be happy. Have you tried praising Nurgle for the infection? I think that's going to make it worse, isn't it? I think going and giving Nurgle some attention is going to get me even worse. He's going to say, "Ugh, I bless you with more evil diseases. Here come the diseases." I don't know why Nurgle's got that specific kind of lisp, but probably Nurgle's more of a blah, 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 blah kind of sounding voice. I bless you with the diseases. Blah, 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 blah. That kind of sound. Maybe not. Maybe not. Honestly, I have to say, of all the Chaos Gods, I think if I was forced, absolutely forced on pain of death to side with a Chaos God, I think I'm putting my money in with Tzeentch, right? Yeah? Tzeentch seems like the cool one. I mean, Slaanesh, everyone goes, "Oh yeah, I'd love to be Slaanesh." Honestly, I mean, you would get sore after a little while. You'd regret it. Me, with my feathers and cool bird head, however, yeah, flying on a disc, come on. I don't want to be a corn boy. Corn boys suck. I mean, that's got to be a shit life, right? Kill, blood for the blood god, skulls for the skull throne. No, thank you. Please, Mr. Corn, fuck off with your silly man tits. Where are we doing? Let's build a wall. Where am I going with this? We've obviously got into the tired period of the stream. That's what's happening here. I am starting to fade pretty rapidly, as judged by the shivers and the cold feelings and the drooping of my eyes and the even more sore throat than I had before, and the fact that it's 2:15 in the morning. That is pretty late, right? How long have I been streaming for? 4.5 hours. I wonder if I could make it to 5. Can't get coronavirus if you're already Nurgle. Tzeentch probably has a nerdy lisp. You reckon? Maybe. Quite possible. Quite possible. You need to write porn audio professionally. Well, write it. Just speak it. It's probably better. Cut out the middleman, right? Cut out the middleman. It has been said. I have had like the idea of porn audiobooks. Porn audiobooks given to me before. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll make a bit of money doing that. We'll see. Who knows? Maybe I will cause many a blind person to reach for their undergarments while they're wearing them. We'll see. We'll give it a go. I'm not sure my girlfriend would be fully on board with that. Maybe. We'll see. I'll ask her. See what she says. Do I know any people with serious eyesight issues? I do, but they're a child, so can't really ask their opinion. What do you think of this? Does it make you feel funny? That's going to get me in prison pretty quickly. Pretty fucking quickly. I suppose there's my mate's mum, but that's awkward for a whole different set of reasons. So, if you could listen to this for me, how do you feel now? Have you got a slop on? Oh, half of me has been dying to use that euphemism for quite some time, and the other half of me has been going, don't do it, scoundrel, don't do it, don't do it. No one's going to be impressed, no one's going to laugh, no one's going to be happy about it. You're just going to get told off and lose viewers. But, you know, it was going to come out eventually, right? He wasn't going to be held down in perpetuity. That was something that was bound to be released into the wild. Honestly, I feel free having got it off my chest. I feel better. I feel good. I feel good. Who's stumbling around obliviously? Does it matter? Does it really matter? Nothing really matters to me. I think we may have hit the wall. All of the important things that I wanted to get done this stream appear to have been completed. So, we're going to make one more call to chat. Does anybody want a dwarf named after them? Do you want a dwarf? Who wants a dwarf? Anybody? Because I am going to go over to Dwarf Therapist. I'm going to give people a few minutes. To respond. Anyone who wants a dwarf can have one. Let's go back to the regular labours. We'll minimise the people who have nicknames. There's 23 of them. Open that back up. And if you want one, you can have one. But other than that, I think we may be done. Let's have a look. 25 viewers still. Well, thank you very much. You're all lovely people, aren't you? Lovely. I mean, somewhat shell-shocked by the things you've just heard and witnessed, but no doubt you were good people before you came here and got corrupted. Let's have a quick look at the Dwarf Fortress category in Twitch and see if there's anyone we can raid. Or is there anybody I follow that we can raid, maybe? Let's have a little look. I doubt they're streaming now. Hupo's streaming. Hupo's got 22. Should we go over there and raid him after the stream and give him like 40 odd people? That seems like a good idea, doesn't it? Let's do that. Let's do that. But before we do that, let's have a little look and see who is available. You can make it to 5 if you tell us a story, says Robot in Progress. Oh man. I'll give it a go. Well, no, I'm not going to make it to 5 o'clock in the morning. I've got to get up tomorrow at some point. What's my favourite dwarf name? Mine is Thickcod. I like one off the Urist. Urist McBear Reliever. Oh my goodness, Druid Mead. I mean, a bit laboured, but that's good. Dadok for his amazing wrestling entrance. Dragon Man B wants a dwarf. That's cool. Let's get you a dwarf. You haven't specified anything, so I'm going to give you some randomness. I close my eyes, select at random, a dwarf for Dragon Man, any click will do. Sarvesh, there we go, set nickname, Dragon Man B. There we go, Dragon Man. Commit. Lovely. This stream is what they call character building. Name a dwarf _Matt. Could do. But, I mean, are we talking about the needs _Matt Rotten Hides here, or are we talking about my name being Matt? In which case, it needs a second T. Matt has 2 T's in it. Matthew, 2 T's. Some people spell it with 1 T. They are, however, wrong. So, and if you spell it with 1 T, get out. How dare you besmirch our name? Where were we? This stream is what they call character building. I hope so. We'll do Sergeant Indy. I'm not much of a raider though, so I'm out for the night. That's not a problem. You slip out as you like. You get yourself in somewhere you feel comfortable. Coming here was the best decision I've made in a while. Great stream, great community. Have a good night, guys. But you're more than welcome to come back anytime you like. Engraver. Oh, you want to be an engraver? Let's have a little look. I'll just find you and I'll just make your guy an engraver. That's probably the best way to do it, isn't it? Dragon Man B, there you go. Currently a farmer. Not particularly good one though. So engraving. Stone detailing, that's what we want, isn't it? There we go. Commit. You're an engraver. Lovely. Mud few. Better. Not quite perfect, but better. Right, well, there we go. Let's go to the... Actually, before we do anything, let's go back to Dwarf Fortress. Pause it. Ooh. Pause it. There we go. And then we can do a quick save. Babosh. There we go. And we can go over to the home screen. That'll be nice, won't it? I've noticed I've cut my top off my head. I rearranged the camera to capture my slump accurately. And then, look, there you are. Look, you see yourselves in the chat there. And there's the game. Look, there's Dwarf Fortress. Oh, hello, don't pull that off the table. This is how I play in a little window. It crashed! It fucking crashed! Did you see that? It literally crashed while it was quick saving. Oh well. Never mind. Turns out it's fine, right? You may need a reclaim Dragon Man next time, but we'll see. We shall see. Right, let's put a little bit of this on in the background just while I type in to raid Cupo. Fuck me, that's loud. There we go. So, slash... Oh, is it forward slash or backslash? We'll soon find out. It's the other slash. I did it wrong. There we go. R-A-I-D space Cupo. There we go. Brilliant. Well, I don't think there's much left to say other than my normal regular scheduled streams are on Monday and Thursday late night UK time. I'm trying to do, seeing as I've got actual subs now, I'm trying to do some more off-schedule stuff. I meant to do one today. I meant to do a daytime stream, but I just didn't feel well enough, to be honest. Dr. Twitch has helped me muddle through this one, but frankly, I feel fucking rotten. I might do a stream tomorrow to try and make up the one I didn't do today, but we'll see. Could be Dwarf Fortress, might not be. We'll see what happens. Thank you very much for watching. Check out my other social media links if you're interested. It's been a genuine pleasure streaming for you. Hopefully you've enjoyed yourselves too, and hopefully our paths will cross again in the near future. If you want to raid Cupo, feel free to join me. He makes beautiful fortresses. Otherwise, feel free to bow out. You're more than welcome to. Anyway, thanks a lot. Oh no, let's not have polar bear nightmares. That's no good. Or maybe you'll have sexy polar bear dreams. Look at that. Imagine yourselves just folding into the lovely white fur and feeling the little poke in your back of an overexcited polar bear. I mean, to be honest, let's face it, it's probably nicer to get fucked by a polar bear than ripped apart and eaten, right? I mean, I'm not sure how big their penises are, but, you know, I'm assuming you're going to get fucked by a male polar bear. Maybe it's a female polar bear. Maybe you'll end up like Han Solo in a Tauntaun, but without having to cut it open. I don't know. This is getting a bit extreme, isn't it? Thank you very much for watching again. Apologies for destroying your lovely, clean little minds. And I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. I would let you down.